Hey, what's going on, everybody? Welcome back to another episode of Greenfield's Finest Podcast. I'm your host, Michael Z-Bird Zidell. With me, as always, the boys are in the building. We'll start off with my main man, Angry John Rosado.
What's up?
All right. Then we got my buddy Schulz. Big Anthony Schulz with 9.5 toes. He stays stabbing him. What's up, Big Schulz?
Oh, just stabbing, man, you know.
And then we got next to me my main man, my co-host, my main man, motherfucking Big Gritty. That Gritty got some down. You know?
I seen that fucking cheese, and I knew you had something up your sleeve. And I'm looking to my right, and I see you have a little more up your sleeve too. But I'm not going to ruin that.
Yeah.
But yeah, Big Gritty here.
Big Grit.
Big Grit. G-R-I-T.
Couple announcements real quick, everyone. I have that comedy show coming up this weekend with Anthony Schulz. That's August 27th at the Culture Theater. Thank you to everyone that already got tickets. It is 100% sure now. It's a live taping sponsored by Taylor Gang. So any of my friends, family, listeners, anyone that can make it, it would be a tremendous help because I probably won't get a lot of opportunities like this to get something filmed at this level without having to pay for it. So, like, I want to take full advantage of it, and it's all for a good cause. It benefits the Rutter's House Brothers in Recovery. We got that. Also, September 2nd, we got our live show. The tickets are dwindling down. I would grab them now. I mean, if you wait till the end, they're like the last week. I'm not just saying this. There might not be any tickets left.
There's a safe estimate. There's around 20 tickets left. So
I think it's 23. Yeah.
Take that for what you want. If you don't have them, like I said, it's not our place. We're not gonna be able to like sneak people in or like the seats are the seats.
And all proceeds benefit us. And but,
it's about fucking time something does.
And a couple people would ask they were gonna sneak in and stuff. You're not. Thank you for listening. But thanks to everyone who already bought a ticket. We really appreciate it. And let's jump into this show.
Kenny Pickett's the best quarterback in Pittsburgh Steeler history.
How many things on Twitter did you tag me
I was just tagging Rosado and fucking everything that came up. Every Kenny fucking stat I could see. Every picture his hair looked good in. Dude, we got the next Dan Marino, and you're mad about it.
I'm willing to say he's better than what I thought.
He's unbelievable.
But you're ready to put him in the Hall of Fame. I think you're taking a little bit too far.
Give him the gold jacket.
We're talking a preseason game, 2 series.
What about Mitch
Z-Bird
Trubisky?
loves Trubisky.
I mean, like, dude, honestly, when Mitch got out of things that we never seen quarterbacks get out of, we haven't seen Ben get out of in the past couple years, and like he got out of it, made that throw. Our offensive line fucking stinks.
Yeah, I think Mason had the best drive of the night, though, man.
He did. He took control of the game.
This is a fucking restart of the last
I just threw that in there because I know you guys are invested.
You like Pickett. He likes Trubisky. I like Mason. Where you at, Shirley?
You've been fucking.
I just like to play the sideline. I just like to throw it in whoever's getting their balls busted the hardest.
I just want everybody to have a good time and make sure everybody's safe out there.
Yeah, that's it. That's all,
man. Got an opinion?
I could give a fuck, I'll be honest with
When
you.
is the next preseason game?
Sunday.
Yeah. So, I mean, that's a third game.
Starters are going to play a half.
Starters are going to play a half. Tomlin said this pretty much determines who's going to start, right?
I thought Mitch was already.
Trubisky's going to start.
I think he already has that pencil.
If Kenny comes out again and he lights it up like that, how do you not start him?
But if he doesn't go against the ones, he's not going to start him.
Well, I think he is going against the ones.
Who?
Pickett.
Well, they said the Steelers are going to play their starters the first half.
Right.
It's me, Money Mitch.
I don't think Money Mitch is going to play much. I think he's going to get like a couple series and then they're going to see what old touchdown Kenny got.
Here's the thing. You got to remember, too. Mitch was in a shitty system in Chicago. Got them to 2 playoffs. You know, Mitch is
bad offense, bad coach.
I don't think Mitch is a bad quarterback. I think Mitch is a good quarterback. I'd be pumped for Mitch if we didn't draft Kenny. Kenny's just like he's legit, dude.
He does. He gets rid of the ball.
Yeah, so fast. The line's so bad. He's fucking like
the line's terrible.
Trubisky got out of a ton of shit.
Yeah.
Kenny was fucking – that ball was downfield
he was getting rid of it.
Before they could even get to him. He was throwing fucking dudes' balls before they were even out of their breaks through the anticipation. Dude, we got the next Dan Marino. That's it. I was right.
Fun fact, everyone at Acrisure Stadium, It's the new name of Heinz Field, except on Madden 23, it's still Heinz Field, and there's a lot of flack about that.
Well, as soon as they update, I would imagine that'd be an update. You think?
Yeah. They already said. I googled it, like, oh shit, look at this, and then they said update coming, and it was like 4 days. So by tomorrow it'll be Acrosure, but
those Madden updates come pretty quick these days, I would imagine.
They do. They come. You get a couple
like
of
weekly.
Yeah.
Oh, really?
Yeah. If they catch the bugs, and then
how many hours of? So this is the new Madden,
brand new one.
When did it come out?
Friday.
How many hours do you think you have in? Like for real?
I'm not bullshitting. I have 6 Super Bowl titles.
It's Tuesday.
I would say a good.
Wait. Do you simulate any of these games?
Yes.
So what do you simulate to the playoffs?
No, I simulate to mid-season. Then I like see where I'm at. And then what I'll do then is, like, if I see some key games coming up, like divisional games, I'll play those games. But if I don't have to, if we're like really now, I got my team built up so hard that it's like we're finishing the season 13-3. When I first got in it, we were like 9-8, fighting for a playoff spot. You know what I mean?
What team do you play with? The Steelers?
Of course.
Do you play with them as the Steelers, or you do like some crazy fantasy draft?
No, I use regular Steelers.
Who's your quarterback?
I mean, come on, we need to ask that question. Money Mitch, dude. He got 6 rings right now. He's at my house, bling dot.
What does your lady feel about the new Madden?
She's not a big fan of it, but we find out she can watch all of her shows on the laptop.
That's good news.
So I downloaded Hulu, so she'll
What
be
a
like,
compromise.
She'll sit there and like watch it with headphones, and she's content, and I'll sit there and just win championships.
Like giving a little kid the iPad, like, here you go.
Yeah,
I got playoff games to win.
Well, she was the one that was like, I could tell you want to play your game. I'm like, yeah, I do, yeah. And she was like, she just gave in. But like, I went like Saturday, I like kind of like OD'd on it. I went way too hard. I probably put in a good 9 hours. Dude, with all the draft changes and like the way you look at prospect, it's just nuts. It's so like you're really in the game. So
you're like a real GM.
Yeah,
EA
dude.
Sports. You're in the game.
Dude, and it's amazing, dude. The game, it's such an upgrade from Madden 22.
Really?
Yeah.
I haven't hooked my PlayStation or my Xbox up since I moved up to the suburbs. Maybe I'll give it a go. But that shit, it does consume you, dude. You lose 4 hours like it's fucking nothing, man.
Well, you start getting into like the franchise, what I'm in, you know what I mean? And I shut the thing off because after 30 years, they make you retire. I fucking shut that off. You know what I mean? Don't fucking end my shit in 30 years.
30 years is a time.
That's a lot of seasons.
Dude, I'm banging out 6 seasons. You know what I mean? I'm in the playoffs, and like if I'm in the playoffs and I'm ponding them, which don't always happen because I play the game on the hardest level. But if I get up by a lot, I'm trying to win championships as many as possible. I'll simulate the rest of that game.
So you're playing it all Madden?
Yeah.
Oh, wow.
Yeah.
You don't play dudes online ever? You just play computer?
No, I did it, and it kind of like it left a bad taste in my mouth. People say mean things, and I don't like it. The computer don't talk back to me, so I'm like, fucking, you know. And like, you can't pause it when you're playing people. Like, sometimes I like to get up, cut a couple pieces of cheese, eat some crackers, and go back to the sticks and just get on them and go ham. What
beverage or choice are you knocking back? Are we on Coke or are we on Mountain Dew?
We're on Coke, and then it depends. If it's a morning game, I'm hammering a couple coffees.
That's couple coffee and a couple games of Madden. That's a nice way to start your morning,
isn't it? Though. At 41 years old.
I talked to you the other day, and I just could tell you're like distracted. You're like, you never rush off the phone. You're like, all right. I'll talk to you.
You know when he's playing. He's like,
what
are you doing, bro? Nothing, man. Just trying to finish this game. So, I'll talk to you later.
Yeah,
all right, okay, Mike. I'll see you, buddy.
I got a Super Bowl to win. I was like, all right.
I don't make my own guys or nothing. I just use the regular roster.
You don't make a Mike Seidel running back or anything like that?
I used to do that. It was so much fun, but I found it was kind of like cheating because I would 99.
99. It's so hard not to 99 yourself out.
Dude, and I stuck to the salary cap this time. Like, I'm in the salary cap. I didn't turn the salary cap off. I'm playing it just like it's a real NFL, dude.
Pretty sick.
Still dominating like that, huh?
Well, you know what I mean. I'm getting there. Ready to enter the world championship. See, I don't think I'm as good against regular people as I am against the computer. So
you got the computer figured out, you think?
Yeah.
Nice,
I'm so good I could probably beat myself.
Well, that's good. I'm glad things are going good for you over there.
Yep.
With the new Madden. Deshaun Watson, 11 games. Yeah. What do you think?
I mean, what was wrong with the 6?
Yeah.
Yeah, then the $5 million fine. I don't know.
That's $5 million is a fucking hit, dude.
Yeah, I mean,
That's a hit.
They had to come down hard on him.
Fucking contract for $5 million. That's a.
But they're not fighting it, right?
No, I don't think
No, he's just taking it.
He's taking it. Do you think
when you have 236 come to you, 5's not that big a deal?
I guess. You think you go to the Browns, like, or whatever my fine is, you think it's in his contract, like you guys pick it up?
I don't think so.
No, they gave him a guaranteed money deal off what he's doing.
The largest guaranteed.
Yeah. He could blow his knee out and never play again. He's getting paid $236 million.
And they structured it so
fucking check.
The whole first half of the year he makes like $20,000 a game, and then it's all backloaded. So when he plays, he actually he's not losing money by being suspended or as much.
Yeah, his this year's was $1 million.
Yeah,
just for this year. So they knew what was going to happen.
Yeah, absolutely.
For sure. Yeah.
It would. This would have been the year for them to load the. I mean, to make a run at it. Sign some veterans to a 1-year deal.
It might be better for him, dude, because the heckling he's going to get. It's better to start mid-season than the season ends, and maybe people forget about it.
In Houston.
Yeah. Oh, he's starting in Houston.
Now that's why I made. In my mind, I'm like, how is this not a Roger Goodell? Yeah, hype this up, make it like Super Bowl type.
Yeah, 11 games. That's 11 a weird number.
Such a weird number. 10 games is a
10
nice
or 12.
Round,
nice round number. Yeah, that's weird.
11. You're gonna start in your first game back. You're playing your old team that you where all this shit happened.
Well, he screwed them over big time because he wanted the trade.
Yeah.
Once he wanted that trade, like maybe Houston set this all off. I mean,
yeah.
Because as soon as he wanted out of, within months, it was like, oh, coming.
Because you never heard a peep about this shit when he was in Houston. Then he started.
They kept it in house, dude. They kept it in house, man.
Like, all right, we got he was our quarterback. Now he's a giant pervert.
Right. Used to be a great guy.
Yeah, they were the ones getting the hotel rooms for him.
Yeah, they facilitated. They got in trouble too, I think.
The owner might have been rubbing him down, fingering his gooch.
Did you Italians go to Little Italy days?
No.
Worst fucking Italians ever.
A lot of slack over
I wanted to call you Dagos, but I got a lot of slack. The last time I called you guys Dagos.
A lot of upset Italians. I'll tell
they
you
were, man.
So. No, I'm talking about Italian days.
I did get some feedback. No bullshit from listeners. Like, where the Italians at fucking on Little Italy days?
You know what? I
don't miss an Irish festival.
People told me they were like, wasn't.
I heard it. I heard it's like an 8th Italian now. I heard it's getting drowned out.
That's what I'm talking about. People were mad because it's like they said it shouldn't be called Little Italy Days. It should be called Little World Days. They're not happy.
World Days.
Every country basically gets a food booth.
Like who has kibosh in there?
The last time I went, I don't know if I went last. I don't know when the last time I fucking went. Probably before COVID, I would imagine. But I remember like looking around, like looking for some good Italian food, and like. It was hard to find. It was like barbecue. It was like fucking chicken on a stick.
A lot of chicken on a stick.
Shit like that. Like, dude, cuz, give me some meatballs.
I haven't been down there in years.
Yeah, where's the little peppers and sauce?
Where's the little bocce? I play a little bocce. I did get a FaceTime. My cousin was down there. I guess James Cant.
Old Jimmy Cant.
Old Jimmy Cant wants Yogi Nipis back. He
says it all the time.
That's all he wants.
He's the only person in the world.
Tell him to FaceTime Yogi.
Yep.
Get all the Yogi you want.
Drunk?
So your cousin FaceTimed you so Jimmy Cant could voice his opinion?
Dude, he FaceTimed me. I ended it. Did you mean to FaceTime me?
Yeah, what do you want?
Because I'm here at the house and I'm not doing anything. And then he's like, yeah, I did. And then he hit me up again. And then they're FaceTiming me. I'm like, I hate that. And the fact that you have either I have bad reception or you do, but I can't hear you. All I heard is you want Yogi back on the podcast. And then I was like, yeah.
That's pretty weird because that's a lot of support. That's all one person that asked for that.
Yeah, me and old JC, we touch base probably every few months. Once somebody sends somebody a text, but he always comes back we need Yogi back on that podcast, and I'm like. For what?
We had that weirdest little gambling segment where Paul told us the losers of the week.
Yeah. For everybody who doesn't know, who didn't listen to the first 10 episodes, there used to be
3.
Yeah, whatever. There used to be 5 of us, and we tried to start the show as gambling a little bit, and then I don't know. We were in episode 2, and I almost fell asleep when Yogi was talking. So I said, we got to revamp this fucking show.
Dude, on turf, dude, he does great.
And we honestly picked the worst gambler in Greenfield history to give out picks. So that's why Yogi would Yogi would still be on the show, but he has baseball 9 days a week
and football another 7 days a week.
It was Yogi's lock of the week. That's what it was.
Yogi's lock of the week. You want to lose your money?
Yeah.
Listen to Yogi's
I hope you have
lock of the
some
week.
passive income because here comes Yogi's lock of the week. The world owes Manti Te'o an apology.
Yes, we do.
Jeez, oh man, did this poor bastard go through it? Did you guys watch this documentary?
I only seen the first episode
I've
of
seen
it.
the whole thing.
You get the gist of it.
Oh,
right?
my
yeah,
God,
you know the
dude.
end of the story.
Like when I started watching, I'm like, wait a second. Then it takes you a second to connect the dots. Wait a second, that skinny dude is now this big girl. Like how the fuck?
Ronathan or whatever.
Ronaldo or whatever.
Renaya.
No, it's
Yeah.
Renaeth.
Ronaldo.
Yeah, whatever she is.
Dude, she's been eating mayonnaise sandwiches.
Like she was like a fit dude and then turned into this like big Samoan
Just
lady.
a giant.
Like, what the fuck?
Yeah, he was a fit dude who like didn't really look Samoan.
Like, played
looked
football and
looked
shit.
a little like maybe Asian or something. And then he fucking put on 150 pounds. So he's, oh yeah, you're definitely Samoan.
And then he's like talking, or she's talking, and I'm like,
Oh,
she has
he
the
transitioned?
biggest fucking
Yeah.
hands.
I
I've
didn't
ever
see the
seen
first
in my
episode.
entire
Yeah.
He
life.
should have. Like,
And this was the one who.
It looks
The
like she
catfish
ate.
them.
It
Yeah.
looks like she ate the original Renaya.
Yeah, like 3 of them.
That's the thing. Like, if you're
She's supersized. It.
nothing wrong with transition, but if you want to be like, make a better transition, like he should have stayed, or she should have stayed fit.
Stay fit. Yeah, right.
Absolutely.
I don't.
Well, I think she probably got pretty depressed after the whole. She invented catfishing.
Oh yeah, dude.
I mean, you think because she didn't. No one knew about. I never heard of her until this.
It wasn't even like like everyone just assumed he was gay.
Yeah.
Because like that's what I remember thinking. Like, oh, he's just definitely gay. There's no other, nothing makes any more sense than that because catfishing wasn't a thing. That poor bastard went through it, man. They had him hook, line, and sinker.
And he's such a nice fucking guy.
Cost
Is he just
so much
super
mo-
religious?
Gullible, yeah.
He's just a super nice dude.
Yeah.
He looks unbelievable.
He looks better now than he did when he was younger.
way better.
Who's he playing for now?
I don't think he's on a
not in the
squad right
league.
now.
Yeah.
Oh, he's not.
Yeah, I think he was last year, but I don't think he's on a squad this year. Maybe that's why they released the fucking drum this back up.
But still, he was in the league for a little while.
Oh, a long time. Yeah, at least 10 years, right?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, because this
that's a
was
long time.
2009, I think, when he was a senior.
Dude, he was the butt of just so many jokes. He was on late night talk shows.
Yeah.
Dude,
he got
imagine
crushed.
he had to go to the locker room like
Oh.
as a rookie.
Yeah, but everybody thought at first when it first came out that he was doing this for like attention, like he had
But he
started
almost made
a
it up,
hand
right?
in
Yeah,
it.
he
You
either
know
thought
what I
he
mean?
was gay, he either thought he made it up, he just thought he was a weirdo. Like that's what I mean.
He was just
the
a
whole
poor
world,
gullible bastard.
Yeah, the whole world owes this dude an apology.
The most fucked
That
up
was
thing
brutal.
about it, like, was the one part where she claimed she died, and then the Renaieth had the real girl send that picture, making that sign with the and you're like, oh my
Yeah.
God, she is alive. It's her.
And then then he's mind fucked because he don't know what to believe.
I would have believed that.
And then like the one where the dude brought his sister. Like, oh, I miss Auntie Lene so much. This was her favorite bear. Like, dude, how
Dude,
deep are you
there were
getting
so
in
many
on this?
levels.
you
There were
sick
so many
bastard?
levels to it. It's like, man, I understand how you got tricked now, especially back then.
Right.
It's just like, whoo, boy, they put one on you, buddy.
Yeah, and he's like, no, I'd be furious. I'd hate everybody.
Oh, they
Cost him so
they
much
cost him a
money.
fuck ton of money.
Yeah, oh yeah.
Tens of millions of dollars.
Hurt his career, hurt everything.
Yeah, it was. And there wasn't anybody sticking up for that motherfucker back then. Maybe like Notre Dame a little bit, but like there, like the media or whatever. Like, no, I remember thinking like,
They were piling on him.
piling
crushed
on
him, yeah.
Usually now, like you get somebody taking another side. There wasn't another side anybody was taking back then. It was like this dude's a fucking weirdo. Fucking. Oh man.
It was a feeding frenzy for
It
them.
really
They just
was.
He
kept.
got killed.
They didn't let that die. They beat
That's
that
so
horse.
fucked up.
I forgot to tell a story about Fort Lauderdale last week. I had a big shot to my ego. Me and the fellas were at the Elbow Room. It's like a little dive bar in fucking Fort Lauderdale, but it's right on the main drag there. It's sweet. And the girls wanted to go upstairs and dance. We were like, go ahead. We stayed down there. So we're just hanging out, having some drinks. And like this lady comes walking over, and I thought like she needed like directions or something. She had to be 7 years old, and she comes up to me and she's like, "So where are you from, honey?" And I was like, "What?" She's like, "Where are you from?" I was like, "I'm from Pittsburgh. What do you need, ma'am?" And she was like, "Oh, like who are you here with?" And I'm like, "My girlfriend." And
My fiance.
Yeah, I can't say it. I almost said it there. I just can't bring myself. Not, I just the word is just so weird to me. I hate that word. But
She is your fiance.
I know she's
what
my
a
fiance.
fucking creep.
She feels the same way. It's my fiance. What are me and my fiance gonna do? I can't do it. I ain't doing it. But anyway, so this old lady's like laying in on thick, like trying to
You
hit
think
on
she was
me.
really 70?
Dude, 70's a bit of exaggeration. 65 isn't.
She could have been in the sun a
good-looking
lot.
65?
Yeah.
No. No.
Oh, not even an attractive.
No, an overweight 65.
Oh.
Was her
she-
name Renee?
Dude, I didn't even ask her because I was so insulted. I'm like, dude, I turned 40 and now I'm like, I have 70-year-olds hitting on me. I used to be the man.
Well,
now-
you still are.
I didn't feel like it.
For her, that was a big deal for her. She probably said, I'm going to go hit on that.
Maybe she was drunk.
Yeah,
She
she was-
shot.
She was drunk.
She was like, I'm in Fort Lauderdale. I'm going to try to bang some young dude.
Yeah, I'm going to shock his cock.
Give him a night to never remember.
Yeah.
But yeah, okay, that's like one thing. But like the confidence she had when she came up to me,
She thought she had
She
the
thought
easy.
she had she's like, this dude's an easy kill. And like, yeah, I used to be an easy kill, and everybody even said like,
Southside Jack.
Old Southside Jack would have knocked that down for the story, and I would have. So I don't know who I'm kidding, but I was just, I just turned 40. And now, like,
You're changing your ways.
Did I just jump a crazy age bracket to like women? Like, no, what's going on here, dude? And then like Leanie came downstairs. She was like, "What's going on?" I was like, "Let's get out of here." George was like, some 100-year-old lady just hit on him. She was like, "Aw," I was like, "No, aw."
She
Like,
rolled up in her, with her
She
walker.
looked at Twitch like, is this your son?
Yeah, right. Oh, it was fucked
He's
up.
handsome, too.
There was a vicious rumor going around the internet that Magic Johnson was giving blood.
I see.
Yeah, I seen that too.
Dude, they must have photoshopped that or what? 'Cause
Yeah.
I like looked at it. I was like, that can't. I was like,
I
that's
believed it for about 10 seconds.
Yeah, and then I thought about it,
Yeah.
but he had to put a tweet out today like, listen, I seen the picture. I know what's going on. I haven't gave blood in quite some time, or I never gave blood before. Like, so don't worry. Could you imagine if like you were going to get like some blood that day? And like you were on your phone and you seen Magic Johnson, like, oh fuck, wait a minute.
Yeah, you got the needle in your arm and it's on TV
yeah,
or something.
Yeah,
Like,
you're
what
just
the
scrolling
fuck?
Twitter and you're like, whoa,
Yeah,
where'd
stop.
you get that shit?
What blood type are you on? Oh, is that HIV positive? Good. I'm O negative.
He beat it. Magic beat it, dude.
I mean,
Well,
yeah.
Cash beats it. You
Yeah,
know?
everybody. I got
Nowadays, they got you'll beat it for sure. But back then, you needed cash infusions.
So when they take you into the hospital, like one of like the main, like when they admit you, like one of the questions is like, if you need blood, are you okay with like receiving it? And you say yes or no. So I woke up one morning like fucked up, like fuck, I didn't know what the fuck was going on, and they start like fucking giving me all this fucking blood. It's a weird feeling, man. I was just laying there all fucked up. I just seen this giant bag of blood just draining into me. I'm like, ugh.
It ain't even yours.
Yeah,
Like,
whose is this? Like, I know I need it, but like, how bad do I need it? It was like 8 bags. It was like 6 bags. It was 6 bags. It was 6 bags of blood and 2 bags of plasma. I was fucked, dude. I was
Jesus
fucked up.
Christ,
I
you
thought
lost a lot of blood there, pal.
that's what I thought I was checking out that morning. I seriously thought that might have been it when I woke up because I didn't know what was going on. But yeah, just looking at them, I was like, oh man, I know I need this, but like, whose is this?
Yeah, did you wash that?
Fuck yeah! Like, did you spin that through the
Did
little?
you strain that before you put it in there?
You spin that through that little cycle once or twice more, dude. And like, you're just like looking, and I'm just like looking at
that's
people like, is
making
it
me
his?
fucking-
Tell me it's not his.
Yeah, right. Every person you see, like, oh fuck, it's probably this guy.
It's this fucking guy.
They used to give people like $10 to donate blood. I remember everyone from the methadone clinic.
Check on the buzz.
And then it was 2 bags of plasma, and I'm like, what the fuck?
Like they take plasma from anybody. There's no standards for that.
And like, I think there's good money in plasma too. So
Yeah,
like,
Yeah, for
Plasma's
sure.
It's a
Plasma's
cash crop.
lot
My
more.
cousin hits it like once a month. My one cousin.
Yeah, dude, that's what I
Yeah.
mean. The guy I want to that does the same.
That's
It's
great.
just like mother. It should be like if you're like picking who you want, like a sperm donor. Like all
No,
right,
it should be like
here's like
getting gas. Like you want 87 octane or
Yeah.
you want Supreme?
yeah. I hope they like went off my insurance. He has pretty good insurance.
Yeah,
give
give
him
him
the good stuff.
give
Don't
the
give them the
91.
methadone blood.
Yeah.
Just save that.
Everyone would go
For
to
Magic.
Oakland and get the orange
I
drink.
mean,
If
think
you
about
see
it.
them
It's somebody.
walking-
Yeah, it's definitely people that need a couple bucks.
No, I mean, John, I was thinking
Yeah,
all of it,
yeah.
but I was also like, I think I was on the verge of dying. So you know, I mean, you
Yeah,
gotta,
I'll
you
take
gotta-
it.
you
Hey,
gotta
beggars
take
can't
it.
be choosers.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Everyone's helping everyone.
Right. East End Brewing is making a Greenfield beer. Finally,
It's about time.
dude,
huh?
they made. I thought they only made like a few of these things, so I googled it. There's like fucking 70 of them. There's so fucking many. It's a mango passion fruit wheat beer. We got hit up by a listener. I was like, this doesn't really sound
Yeah,
like
it doesn't.
Greenfield to me. I was like, no, it really doesn't. I was like, still though, kind of cool. I thought it was cool until I looked at the neighborhoods that got beers before us from old East End Brewing. So, like, Northside has there's 30 different neighborhoods. Central Northside, Troy Hill, North Shore, Polish Hill, Perry South. Like, so that's just like the Northside has every fucking neighborhood you could think of. Somehow Garfield got a fucking beer before us. Northview Heights. Where are we at? Knoxville. Where the fuck's Knoxville?
Right
by
next
Mount
to
Ollie.
Johnny.
Huh?
That was over your head. Right next to Johnny. Knoxville.
Wah, wah.
Dun-dun-dun.
Dude, Wind Gap. Never heard of it.
Oh, I was in rehab with a girl from Wind Gap.
Really?
She married her brother. I swear to God. I swear to God.
You say she married her
Where's
brother?
it? Do you know where Wind Gap is?
Oh,
Yeah.
that makes a huge
It's
difference.
right by. It's right up on Mount Oliver. I'm not
Okay.
kidding.
Esplin. Never heard of it. Fucking Haze got a beer before us.
There's only like
Fucking
17 people in
Haze.
Hayes.
Glenn Hazel got a beer before
That's
us.
not even a neighborhood.
That's
a bridge.
It's like a greenway behind my fucking house.
It's like Sylvan Avenue.
Yeah, right. It's fucking Bedford Dwellings. Never heard of it.
That's
Bon Air.
Northside.
Never heard of
Bon
it.
Air's
Northside.
another one. I know.
This is all Northside shit,
Yeah,
right?
yeah.
California Kirkbride. What?
That's Northside.
Perry North, Perry South, Ridgemont. Never heard of it.
Never heard of that one.
Fucking Carrick. They're still drinking Slits in Carrick.
They made a Schlitz slushy.
Especially for East End. Like,
Yeah,
Greenfield's
gee,
in the
dude,
East End of the
we're
city.
a major neighborhood.
Major.
We're the heart of the city. We're right in the fucking middle of the whole entire city. Show us some fucking respect. But no, fucking Crawford Roberts gets one.
I don't even know what
Who
that
the
is.
fuck's that? Marshall Shadeland. What?
That's Northside as well.
Dude, I'm
The
over
last
this.
one sounded like an old baseball player or something.
Yeah.
Fucking Hazelwood.
What was it? Old E?
Lincoln Place. Are you kidding me? I didn't see Lincoln Place earlier. Swiss Home Park.
Yeah.
There's 13 people who live in Swiss Home Park.
Yeah.
What a fucking outrage this is.
They just started.
So
following-
Greenfield was the last one.
I think there's.
They ran out of
It
places.
sure seems like it. I don't know where I don't even know where fucking 70% of this shit is. I've lived here for 40 years. Like, how is Greenfield overlooked like this? We have a fucking podcast.
Does Squirrel Hill get one?
Well, they started following
I don't
us.
see Squirrel Hill. Oh, did they?
They just started following.
Oh,
East End.
thanks. Well, thanks for the follow.
Yeah.
But
You think they would consulted us about this beer?
yeah, like it's a cool like it's
Yeah,
a cool,
mango, passion fruit.
I would
What's
be
in
like,
there?
you should have had Suboxone flavored. It would have
been a huge
You
hit.
would have crushed. You would have cleaned up.
People's
That's probably
lives.
what Carrot got. Oh fuck! But yeah, I was like, oh man, that's cool. Wonder, like, let's see what else got. Dude, you know what really grinds my gears? It's fucking Haze, dude.
Yeah.
Haze, are you fucking kidding me?
There's a lot of good. There's eagles over here. You know what I mean?
Yeah, it's probably they probably got that They got that eagle bump, and and fucking they're like, we got to get them in there because we
gotta
can
get these guys a
gotta
beer.
watch those. Are those eagles still there?
Yeah, they ain't leaving hate. They're Haitians now.
My
They're
mom.
Haitians.
My mom loved those eagles. She used to you could watch the live cam, and like one went
Would
out
she
of the
sit
nest
there and
today.
watch a live
She
cam?
would watch the live cam, and she would ride her bike down there, and she'd be like, "You could see." I'm like, "Dude, I don't give a fuck."
She'd
Fuck
ride
those
down the Haze?
No,
She
you
would ride
on
down the
track.
Sandcastle Trail,
Yeah.
like along River Road there,
Oh, yeah.
and she would go there with her binoculars and look. And I'm like, "You're the wooden."
She'd
you're
go
the,
birding.
You're the go birding. Her and Steve Martin. You ever see that fucking movie? It's like him, Jack Black. They go. It's all about them birding. And for whatever reason, it fucking captures me every time it's on. I fucking watch the whole.
And you're not
thing.
even a big bird guy.
I
That's
hate
crazy.
'em. Yeah, I go, they're not around me, I guess. But yeah, cool, man. It should be. They're gonna be where they're gonna be in Greenfield Friday night.
Having a party.
Yeah, at the old community drug. I forget what it's called. You know,
It changes its name like every 3
Yeah,
Yeah,
with
it really
Staghorn.
What are they doing there?
I think they're
block
just like
party.
having a beer release. You know,
Oh, that's
closing
cool.
down Coleman Street. It will be a good event. You know, they probably should ask the fucking biggest fucking podcast in Pittsburgh from Greenfield to maybe attend it.
Right.
But whatever. You know, we just get shit on.
I'll
them.
crash it.
Getting beer.
Oh,
Hey,
we're-
I'll
our
crash
shirt.
the party.
Wear our shirts, make fake press credentials, go down there and interview TL.
Yeah. You know what? Yeah, we'll bring a bunch of undesirables from Greenfield down there
With
and
nothing to lose.
ruin your whole party. How about that?
Dudes that are banned from every Greenfield bar.
Donnie
yeah.
Schuster, what are you doing? You going to the beer
They're going to
release?
be drinking on the street anyhow.
Already
Yeah.
did, babe.
Yeah.
Yeah, give out this passion fruit. Ain't too bad, man.
Don't bring his crossbow.
Yeah. BYOC. Bring your own crossbow.
We should get. Yeah, I would love to see Schuster walk around there with a crossbow.
Like on his back.
yeah. I think you do it as long as it's unloaded.
Yeah. You just need to keep the arrows in your quill.
Yeah.
I don't know. Just show us a little more respect. That's crazy. We were wrong about something. Shuley was actually right for something.
We mean actually right for something, dude. I'm fucking right 98% of the time.
Not on here, buddy. maybe outside of on here, you're about 35%, which isn't horrible.
That's a major league hitter right there, buddy.
Yeah, that's true.
Let's see what we got here about Shenderovich, and Fishman. Go ahead, Larry.
Are you severely injured, hurting, lost wages, bills piling up? I'm attorney Ed Shenderovich. I'm attorney Alex Shenderovich.
And I'm attorney Craig Fishman.
Yeah.
Only 25.
So what's the difference between a 25 and a 40% fee? Call us, 888-98-TWINS. We've got your back, not your wallet.
Somebody's gonna need a bigger wallet.
We're smart, aggressive, experienced, and we win. Call us at 1-888-98-TWINS.
So last week, Shuley said the Senderovich twins were Russian, and we all laughed at them. Dude,
he said they had the thick accent.
The one does.
I over-exaggerated.
Well,
no.
It
would have been as funny.
That was pretty thick.
It was pretty thick. For us not to notice that after all those commercials is kind of crazy.
Yeah, he's like, I've got your back, not your wallet.
Dude,
you're going to need the bigger
I feel like
wallet.
the one is like, trying to mask it while the other one just goes
Yeah.
for it.
I'm just going to let my Russian hang out.
Mishka was like,
Immediately.
we listened to it. He's like, dude, that don't sound like that, do we? Do I? I'm like, your shit's way thicker.
Yeah.
Wait.
It's
He's like, really?
No bullshit. It's 10 times thicker.
Yeah.
When he said it, we were in a car and he was so awestruck. He was like, "Are you dudes for real?" Like 100%.
You don't hear yourself, dude?
He's like, my accent is not bad like this, dude. Fuck no, it's
exactly.
way
Like
worse.
I've known you from Russian from the second that I met you. It took me forever to figure that out.
Yeah, dude. He was asking a legit question, like, whose accent's worse?
Oh, that's fucking funny
what the
shit.
fuck are you talking about?
All right, let's get into some voicemails here.
Fellas. Big Weeze from Brentwood. Got a little gear grinder. Mikey, you're going to love this one. So on some Hub Mug, my address was 950 2nd Avenue for about 6 fucking days.
ACJ.
On some stuff like from 10 years ago that should have been taken care of, so it was almost a vacation down there. I didn't have to go to work. But here's my fucking gear grinder. I don't even know if it's a gear grinder. Guys, you tell me, I just want your thoughts. They get tablets, right? Once you make it through processing, and you get all the way upstairs, right, and you're on the shoe. 7:30 in the morning, you and your celly open up the door to get your food. There's 2 fucking tablets right there, fully charged tablets. I'm on there watching fucking Pluto TV. I'm watching World War II shit. You know, you got the headphones on, so you're not bothering your roommate. He's down there. I don't know what he was listening to, but he was jamming out, man. He was fucking dancing and shit. But tablets, fucking tablets.
Dude, I bet everybody.
It's good for us as the bad guys, but I mean, I can't believe the other team is letting us have that shit. But it's been like 10 years since I've been down there, man. I'm good too, Mikey, just like you. But fucking tablets. Where were they at when I had my 2 11.5 to 23s running fucking wild? Jeez, I could have did that time I was standing on my fucking head with a tablet.
Oh yeah, they
I don't
probably
think
have
like Facebook and shit like that, you know. But
I remember,
man, tablet.
I was in a halfway house, and this is probably like.
Oh, and hey, that was me with the picture of the GFP shirt and the Caddo out there at Papa Bear smacking some balls the other day.
Jerk off at night.
So I'll see you guys at the live show. Love the show. Later, boys. Oh, and that's why I didn't call last week, by the way. I was locked the fuck up.
Yeah, everyone was sharing like one of those silver iPods. Like, dude, come on, and like, dude, like knock on the door, like let you know, like it's sitting on top of the toilet. Because we used to hide nudie magazines in the bathroom,
right?
But then like they would come in, they'd take them, and this dude was like, man, I go on They didn't realize on an iPod if you had Wi-Fi, someone got the password, you could watch porn. You could just hammer yourself. Forget them mags.
Yeah.
Dude, did anybody go too long and you're like, dude, hurry the fuck up?
Yeah. oh yeah, you're like, dude, what the fuck's he doing in there? And the dude be like, he'd come on, but what are you doing? Making love in there? Come on,
you can't make up your mind. Figure it out.
You think dudes were doing double jerk offs, firing off 2 loads?
I think the one dude definitely was firing 2 at a time because he was in there one time. We timed him. I remember it was 11.
We timed him.
It came out 11:26. I'm like, dude,
that's a lot,
dude.
That's an
you're
insane
selfish.
time.
and it was kind of the rule. Like, everyone tried to stay out of the bathroom after like 10:30 because you knew dudes were being there hammering themselves. So like they had their privacy. It's like you had a free jerk. Like, you know what I mean? No one was coming in.
That's kind of nice though.
Yeah, you respect.
It's respectful, you know.
And if someone was like, "Oh, I go to take a shit," you know they might be a little light in the loafers. You know what I mean?
Yeah, that's
and
gross.
one guy.
But at the same time, if you got to shit, you got to shit.
Well, the same guy used to have
it
to
was
shit
always,
all the time.
okay.
And he was a big feller, and I think he was going in there to get a gander of some strange wiener, dude.
Yeah. little double jerk.
You just go barge in there while
Yeah, but
somebody's hammering
He
himself.
was peeping on old double jerk all the time.
I don't think them having tablets is a big deal down there, dude. Whatever keeps the fucking peace.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? Fuck it.
Seabird, how long could you have done in there if you had a new Madden? Like, do you think the time would have just flew by?
Dude, if
You're like,
He'd be
dude,
like,
I'll
close
stay,
the fucking
dude.
door.
Hey, Zidell, you're being processed. Like, I'm good, man.
the fuck I am.
Yeah. I got some paraphernalia underneath my pillowcase.
He's gonna
Go grab
stab
that.
an inmate so he can stay in there.
Yeah, if you had, I'm surprised at some place they might let them have PlayStations and shit. But like, dude, you could lose easily months in Madden. Like when I get laid off, I lose months of my life. I go from Madden to golf to hockey to basketball, and it's just like, you know what I mean? All of a sudden, it's like it's time to go back to work.
I mean, this dude
3 months later.
And I won so many championships.
This dude didn't seem to, care that he was a week off work.
A vacation.
Yeah, vacation. Yeah,
Good for you, buddy. That's a good way to look at it. I like the way he looks at things.
His glass is half full.
Absolutely.
Hey guys, how you doing? Henry Don Leedsdale, bringing the family Ocean City for the first time, and since you is pretty much experts, wanted to know your number one places to bring the fam and the old lady. Any recommendations are appreciated. Thanks.
the new spot down there, if you have like, I don't know, younger kids, is Alley Oops.
What's that?
It's like it's almost like a miniature Dave and Buster's, and they got like shark tanks.
Huh?
With sharks in them?
Yeah, like little sharks.
Yeah.
Yeah, so it's like a really big place, and they got games and bowling, like a golf simulator. Not really like great games, but enough that your kids will have a good time and
leave you alone for a little bit.
The food was really good too.
Alley Oops, where's that at?
It was right on where was it? If I stayed on, it was on 55th Street.
Huh.
There's two of them. There's one up farther, like 100th Street. So there's two.
What nightlife spot would you tell them?
Well, it's Secrets.
Yeah, and like if you have your family with you, you could go to Secrets early, grab something to eat. It is nice. You could chill on the bay there.
Yeah.
You just got to go early. That's
right.
all.
If you want to get shit-faced drunk, go back at night.
Yeah, go
There's
back at
also
night.
Fager's Island too.
Really good. That's more family spot.
Right, but at night they get a live
Cracks.
band going.
Bro,
send the kids home.
A little Ocean.
Go embarrass yourself.
Little Ocean City hack. We used to go to Fager's Island on Tuesdays. That was like their big night. They had like a fucking all-you-could-eat like barbecue buffet. It was like $11. Go eat that. Get your little bracelet. Go home, shower. Keep your bracelet on. Skip the line. You're back in action. And like 3 hours later, it was a big move.
It cracks in there.
It cracks. It's nice, dude.
I like that, Jack. I like that.
Yeah. OCMD is a beautiful place. What's the Jolly Roger? You'll spend fucking $600 at that joint. If I imagine you have a few
the
kids.
Jolly Roger. Honestly, the Boardwalk has just as many games and rides now as Jolly Roger, but that's for like little kids. My kids are getting a little bit bigger, but Jolly Roger.
You did the go-karts this year? Or are they still too little for
Dude,
that?
no, we missed out on the go-karts because the night we were going to go, we went to the Boardwalk. Somebody wanted a henna tattoo, but then it started raining. But, dude, they got like different levels of go-karts.
Dude, there's always been major.
Yeah, but it's right on it's like you don't have to, I guess it's always been in the same place, but I didn't go. My cousins went. He had one that was like gas powered.
Yeah, you go like a
you
roll,
had to like sign
roll
a
cage and
you
shit.
had to sign a release for
like
it.
the Formula One ones.
Yeah.
Joe Welsh is the worst go-kart driver of all time. He used to cry all the time because I used to give him the business. You know,
He used to bump him.
Dude, me and my aunt teamed up on him the one time. We put him in a box, dude. He spun out, literally crying tears in the middle of the fucking
Robin's racing.
Hey, it's Mike from Latrobe. gear grinder. It's Latrobe, not Latrobe. Fucking Latrobe. All these goddamn Steelers, St. Vincent,
No one cares,
fans
Billy.
coming in, reporting this and that, calling it Latrobe. It's Latrobe. Get it right. Fuck off.
It's like you responded to
He knew Jack was going to bust his balls.
Zebra was like, come on, he's a listener.
Well, you can't afford to lose any. Hey, we got the people.
I don't think I ever said. I mean,
Were we
I,
saying Latrobe?
I think we
Latrobe.
probably say Latrobe.
Latrobe.
So
I mean, he called in. We obviously were saying it.
No, I guess it's
Latrobe.
Latrobe. But I would say
Latrobe.
Latrobe.
If you go in, so my dad's cabin's by there. If you stop anywhere there and someone says their name, they're from there, they say Latrobe. And they like this dude's offended for us calling it Latrobe.
I've called it Latrobe my whole entire life.
Because you're not from there.
Right, yeah.
You know?
Right. We don't
sure we're wrong.
pronounce a lot of things right.
Yeah,
Right.
like most things.
Right.
We didn't know Shenderovich was Russian.
Yeah.
Julie's the only one that knew.
Don't take it personal.
I was going to say, don't say we.
I've been listening to Z-Bird say "worsh" when he talks about washing his clothes for 20 years now. I mean, I never corrected him.
Yeah, you dudes got bad Pittsburgh accents, man.
So do you. You got a Glenn Hazel accent?
I'm a little more Polish, dude. I'm a more,
It's that CCAC
Man of the world.
education.
it's a CC.
Yeah.
Well, I hit two of them, John. I hit the south and I hit the north. So
That's right. You're
Spread
well-rounded.
yourself around.
What's up, boys? It's Kenny. First off, I'm happy to answer any questions on the live show.
that's awesome.
But I have one for myself, for the guy that left a voicemail. How does he know that my balls hang lower than my pecker? Who the fuck's he been talking to? And second off, I'm sitting here in my truck right now with the air conditioner on, the vent only, because, as you know, heat rises, so therefore cool air lowers, so you need no cool air on the floor. Also, in the winter, I put the heat on the defrost and the floor because, like I said, heat rises, and I don't like the hot air blowing right in my face.
That's the move.
Now, that out of
is
the
the
way,
move.
Johnny, my boy, the fly problem with the door open, what you need to get is a Dynatrap. I have no stock in this company, but I should. I sell it to fucking everybody because I got one, Dynatrap. They got some for the indoor plug-in, and they got some outside that they're supposed to clear a whole acre's worth of flies. And the shit works. There'll always be flies that get in, but you get the indoor ones with the outdoor ones, you can leave the screen open, the flies get dead.
Oh, that was dude.
Kenny's the best.
Kenny is the best. I mean, I'll tell you what, Jack. I'll go head-to-head as far as fly swatting. I'm probably the best in the business.
So I had a major. It's so weird this is coming up. I had a major fly issue today, and I took the Pussy Road out because I was in such a rush. I walked in and there just had to be 25 flies out of nowhere. So I ran over to Dollar General, got some spray. Dude, I was fucking just dropping these motherfuckers, dude. It's like shh, 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 shh. And then I was like, all right, I don't know where they're coming from. So then before I left, I just smoked the joint out with one of those bug bombs.
Your house?
Oh,
No, not my house.
you fogged it.
Yeah, I fogged the fuck out
So you
of
went
it.
nuclear.
I went, yeah, because I just didn't have time to
Yeah.
if I had the time to address each and fly
I like the
individually.
hunt. I like the
I
hunt.
I just didn't have the time. I wanted to too, but yeah. Are you saying your percentage is pretty high this summer?
Dude, like I said, the bugs are getting in my house. Little ones, there's them little gnats, dude. I just grab them with my dude. I've been just crushing them. Usually, sometimes you miss. I haven't been missing lately, dude. I don't know if I'm getting quicker.
You got a kill
Yeah,
streak.
you get a read on those gnats. They're easy to figure out.
You're right, but the flies, dude, I just sneak up on them. Dude, they can't.
Flies aren't as smart as they used to be.
No,
I
they're
feel
not.
like. They're
Maybe they're getting
lazy.
dumber,
They
dude.
don't go to school.
Dude, I just get close and then I don't really move my rudder on that. Whack, it's done.
I get it. You're not cocking up. It's just one motion.
One thing, one motion, dude. I don't
No
give any.
back.
Nope.
Yeah,
just
I
force.
come with it back.
Which
Then
is
pap.
He comes
already
in cocked
You're already
loaded.
That's
I
smart,
got
Joe.
I got the hammer back,
Because
baby.
that movement back, that jerks them, and that's where they get
they
the
got
flying.
they got them eyes all over. They'll see it.
Yeah, bam. But yeah, I took the pussy weight out, but I do.
I mean,
that.
I'm walking around with a fly swatter with a flower on the back of it, so it's not like I'm looking at
It's
me.
not the most masculine
Nah.
thing.
Yeah, whatever.
It-
Murder's murder.
Murder is murder.
All right, what do you think about taking a break?
All right, buddy. We're going to take a real quick commercial break. We'll be right back with more Greenfield Smash podcast. We want to welcome Latrobe Remodeling. Latrobe Remodeling specializes in interior modeling, mostly floors, some stairs, trim, but not the cooter kind. Decks, they don't do nothing on a ladder, But my main man will not fuck your wife. That's a good thing. Bring him over. He's not a real handsome fella, but he'll fix your shit up. So that's Lutz Remodeling, 412-627-5111. Hey, what's going on, everybody? If you're like me, you probably have appliances in your house. TVs, ovens, dishwashers, microwaves, all types of stuff. That shit's going to break. And when it does, make sure you call Primetime Appliance, 412-896-1395. They deal with all insurance and warranty companies. They do all the work. All you have to do is call 412-896-1395. Primetime Appliance. Give them a call. Man, the other day I went to the hunting supply store and I got a cooter detector and it goes beep, beep, beep. And I'm driving through the south side. Next thing I know, that thing starts going off like crazy. Beep, 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 beep. It took me right into 12 Whiskey Barbecue at 1222 East Carson Street. Man, that cooter detector is the best thing I ever bought. I ain't never seen so much cooter in my life. When I went in there, I couldn't believe my eyes. I never seen so much cooter. I went in there for the cooter, but then I looked at the menu and the food was delicious. Some of the best barbecue in the burg. Not only that, they had every drink I could ever think of. So 12 Whiskey Barbecues filled with cooter, barbecue, and good drinks at 1222 East Carson Street. Make sure you stop down if you like cooter, barbecue, and drinks. 10-4. Oh, yeah, brother. I just drove past your house and it looks like your wall's falling down. That's not good for business. Because guess what? If that wall comes down, I'm climbing up that hill and banging your old lady. So yeah, every one of your neighbors thinks you're a giant piece of shit and you can't afford a new wall. Well, guess what? I got a phone number now you can. You better call Just Walls at 412-889-4401. Fully insured, and build that wall before I come up here and I bang your old lady. Dig it! Hey, what's going on, everybody? Z-Bird from Greenfield's Finest Podcast. Right now, if you're sitting in your house and you're going to go up to the bathroom and you're shitting inside a plastic bucket, you're probably in trouble. Then if you go into your bedroom and there's buzzards flying in because you ain't got no fucking windows, you're in real trouble. Well, guess what? I got good news. Bath Factory and Window, 412-951-3939. They'll handle all your bathroom and window repairs. They've been in business for over 100 years, and their great-great-grandfather came over on the Mayflower, and he installed the first shitter in the White House. So you can trust Bath Factory and Window at 412-951-3939. Stop shitting on a bucket and getting eaten by buzzards. Hey, what's going on, everybody? Welcome back to Greenfield's Finest Podcast. We're about to jump into Corn Dick of the Week. Gritty, who be corn dicking this week?
Fuck you, dude. I'll quit. I'll walk right out of here. Cleveland dad and son have a sign that says "Fuck them hoes, free Deshaun Watson."
You're corn dick?
Yeah, dude. The
kid's like
the
6.
kid was little, man.
Yeah, he's very young.
Yeah.
He was seriously probably like 5 or 6. The dude looked like a fucking major weirdo creep.
Derelict.
That rubbed me the wrong way. I clicked on his shit, seen a couple pics. I've seen enough of this fucking.
Well, it's Cleveland.
It is,
yeah.
And don't get me wrong. This has definitely happened in Pittsburgh. But like, dude, to draw a fucking sign that says "Fuck them hoes," free Deshaun Watson, and have your fucking 5-year-old fucking hold it,
and you're carrying it out in public. It's not like he did in his living room.
I mean, he didn't make T-shirts, did he?
I mean,
Z-Bird's about to give one.
Well, those T-shirts were just as bad, I guess.
You got 1 million Deshaun Watson cards. He needs them on the field.
It was more the fucking kid, dude. It was it was a weird.
If you want to be a creep,
look.
don't drag your fucking son into it.
Do your boy or some shit
It's
like
all
that.
about the messenger. Messenger, like having your kid as the messenger is what fucking throws.
He thinks it's like ironic and funny, but it's like, okay, dude, it's kind of
fucking weird.
Yeah.
Like that kid I'm sure he has his skull and shit like that. And
I'm sure this kid's, even when he's like not out there with them, I'm sure, this dude.
The kid probably loves it.
Well, I'm saying this dude's probably a total scumbag the whole time of his life.
There's no doubt that he's
he's raising a young scumbag.
That's true.
And there's no off button there.
Yeah, this sign isn't going to change things.
The kid's going to be a scumbag.
The kid's already fucked.
What'd you say? Surely there's no off
There's
button.
no off button on being a scumbag. You know what I mean?
Right.
You're all in or all out.
Imagine what he's saying at home in the privacy of his own home.
Oh, yeah.
Let alone what he's showing the public.
He's probably kicking his old lady's
I don't have
ass.
to imagine. I know.
Yeah.
Fuck. that dude. I don't know. It rubbed me the wrong way with the little kid, dude. I didn't like it. But I guess, I don't know. Just to sit down and make a sign. Like, that's so much effort to begin with.
And you could have came up with something funnier.
Clever. More
How was the art on the sign?
It was
terrible.
Stupid block
It was
letters.
like he wrote over it like a million times. Like, just like traced it over 1,000 times. It wasn't artistic by any means.
Yeah, it was tasteless, is what it was.
I like
Tasteless.
that, Jack. There you go.
Tasteless. Local sports bar, downtown Redbeards. We had an employee accuse another employee of putting heavy duty degreaser in his coworker's drink. Dude comes back. He was outside like smoking a square or some shit like that. Comes back in, takes a sip of his drink, said it tasted funky. Dumped it out immediately. He said his lips started burning a little bit. He went to the manager like, "Hey, I think somebody put something in my drink, dude. Like, it tasted wild. My lips are like fucking with me a little bit." Manager's like, "All right, I'll go look at the tape." Looks at it. Coworker poured fucking degreaser in the dude's drink.
What
like
a piece
they
of
catch
shit.
it like he's like perfectly like facing the camera, dumping it in there.
What an asshole.
What an asshole. And then like I read the article and it was like the dude that he was fucking with doesn't really fuck with anybody, so they were just pretty much fucking with this guy for no reason. And so the manager went to the cops. They arrested the kid.
Yeah, I seen.
I like that.
The dude's been in trouble quite a few times before. It's not like he's an upstanding pillar of the community.
You know, little back of the house.
Yeah, I mean, you got to but you can't try to kill your fucking coworker,
you
dude.
can't
like,
poison your coworker.
Yeah,
how much did he pour in there?
I mean,
enough to make this dude throw up or whatever.
Yeah, for him, the dude ended up being fine, but I mean, enough for him to notice it. His
Yeah,
lips started
that's-
to burn.
yeah,
dude, degreaser. You know, I mean, we're talking about floor cleaner when there's.
Yeah, this scrapes the grease off the back
Yeah,
of
that's
the
probably
oven.
gonna eat,
right.
that's probably gonna eat the inside of your colon.
Yeah, that's gonna for sure.
Yeah.
I'm a big. I want to throw the book at anyone that fucks.
Don't fuck
with
with my drink.
My drinks or my food.
Yeah.
Like throw the book at them.
Yeah.
It got like when the fucking that idiot was licking the opening the ice cream.
Oh, what a piece of shit.
Yep.
They made that stopped quick because they made an example out of that dude. They threw the book at him.
What did he get?
He got like
years.
I don't think I think they gave him like days, like 90 days or something like that. And,
90 days is a lot.
And then I think they like hit him with a major fine.
Yeah.
You
He's
can't you can't be licking ice cream.
He's never allowed in a
Dude,
Coons again.
there's so many cameras around. Thank God, like, I mean, I don't know if it's a good thing there's that many cameras around, but I remember watching like a show back in the 90s where they would like have like surveillance cameras and catch some people. Like this one dude just pulled out his hog and just pissed in these people's like the coffee, the thing of coffee, and like then they show him going over and like serving it to them. You know what I mean? Like
what a
dude,
piece of shit.
I used to bartend with this girl back.
It was raw.
Back in the day, and we would spike each other's drinks with like well gin and stuff like that. But like it was a game that we like played. And so it was like, and
it wasn't
degreaser. It was well gin.
Just get you drunk.
She would go take a sip of her water, and she'd get a mouthful of well gin. It'd be fucking funny. And same with me. I did it to her the one day. She's like, "Don't do that anymore." And I was like, "What? All right." And she was pregnant, so I was like, I figured it out the way she like looked at me. She's like, "Don't do that." I was like, "Okay, I got it."
Yeah. Congratulations.
Yeah, right.
Thanks a lot, Captain Buzzkill.
Yeah. Well, don't drink the next one because that's full of rufalin.
Who do you think got her pregnant? That boy got a little dog in him. Gritty, grit, grit.
Oh, we're having fun. Apple employees started a petition against companies' return to work policy because it will affect their mental health. Go to work, pussies.
Yeah.
That's all it is. They're just being pussies. Like, yeah, I can
like,
stay
this
home.
has been going on for like a minute. They were like, they gave them like because we had this story on here, and it was like, hey, you have to return to work by like X amount, or whatever the date was. And so now the date's here, and like they started this petition. Like, oh, it's going to affect their mental health. Like, dude, you know what? Mental health is so 2020. It's crazy, dude.
Not only that, that's one of those things.
Be a man.
That's one of those things you can say.
They got no grit.
They got no grit.
They got no grit.
I'll be honest. Like, dude, like, I have mental health issues. I suffer like the worst issues is in the wintertime when I'm laid off. When I'm working, it's literally like
get your mind going.
It's the best medicine.
Yeah, get that blood flowing.
Yeah.
Get out of your stale, stagnant house.
Everybody wants to kill themselves.
Sitting there by yourself.
You have to find shit to do so you don't.
It's funny
that's
though.
right. Let me forget about that for a minute.
Do you think that this has anything to do with the Madden release?
It may have everything to do with
the Madden gets released, and now you gotta go back to work. When the fuck can you play Madden? I mean, it kind of makes sense.
You got to go to work. Dude.
Oh, you do. I go to work
at least a couple days a week. Like it's gonna.
T-Bird comes in like he just went on a bender.
Like
I'm like looking at him like, dude, you look worse than me. What'd you do all weekend? Like, no, dude, just drank a case of Coca-Cola and
going
played
off
Madden.
that dew.
And then ate a bunch of nachos. I ate my nacho soup where I just I got to the point in my life where I just crushed the chips up, throw them in the bowl, heat the cheese up at the same time, and just eat spoonfuls of nacho soup.
Nacho soup.
That's fucking disgusting.
Not really, but
Is that all? You don't put any other additives in there?
No salsa, no hot sauce.
Just chips and cheese.
I heat the cheese up first. Get the cheese nice and hot. It's amazing cheese. Then I'll get a nice 2 handfuls of the chips, crush them up, throw them in there. That way when I'm eating Madden, I don't get the shit all over my fingers.
Yeah.
So it's like I just get a little spoonful of nacho with cheese. Put it back.
I'd like to watch you play Madden.
Come on over.
For a while.
Dude,
you got a night free.
Just don't talk.
You know what you need to start doing? You got to start twitching it.
Yeah.
Get on Twitch, because you're doing it anyhow.
Larry.
And if you're fucking,
you're moving in.
If you're eating, if you're eating like fucking cheese soup with and doing weird shit like that, it might catch on.
At least I'm not smoking crack.
Absolutely, buddy.
You should have a shirt that says that. At least I'm not smoking crack.
That's named my comedy special. At least I'm not smoking crack.
Dude, I golfed Saturday morning, and everyone's like, "What are you doing tonight?" I was like, "Well, Leanie's going out with her friend. Shit's about to get crazy." Picked up a Mini-O's around noon. Got an extra large fry.
Oh.
Fucking knocked that back. Ate a half of ice cream cake. Got the bong going, dude. I had a time.
Did you fire one off? Take one off the wrist?
I was so full of Mini-O's and ice cream cake and fucking weed.
Got to make room.
Last thing in the world I want to do is jerk off.
We're different. We're different guys, obviously.
Listen, she gets up and goes to work every morning. I'm
all right. Okay, big guy.
Yeah, I'd be jerking. I'd be jerking.
That's another
I'd be
t-shirt.
jerking off, fellas. Yeah, I'd be
what you
jerking.
talking about? I could be jerking, man.
But I was telling these dudes my plans, and they were looking at me like, "Dude, you changed a little bit."
Yeah. I'll be honest with you. That sounds like a perfect fucking day.
It was
to me.
unbelievable. There was golf on. I was in the hunt with a bet. You can't fucking beat it.
No,
you take a good nap too?
Took a nap. Yeah.
Good 2-hour in the bed nap?
No, I did a couch guy, but I do love the in the bed nap. I was just tired. Golf tires shot. But it was fucking unbelievable. Tom Brady leaves camp to go on a family vacation to the Bahamas. What the fuck's going on here?
This is the beginning of the end.
Do whatever he wants, buddy.
You're exactly right about that.
Sounds like an Apple employee to me. Get to work. It's where you were just off for 6 months.
Yeah.
Get to fucking work.
It's the beginning of the end. Tom Brady's the best. I don't think anyone's going to touch him for years and years and years. But he's at the point where fuck it, I'm going to go with my family. 3 years ago, even last year, Tom Brady wouldn't have done this.
Dude, he's 45 years old.
Right.
How many championships does he have?
7.
He told his wife.
Quit.
He told his wife he was going to retire.
Right.
Then he didn't.
Right. So he got to give her this.
She's probably giving him hell. Maybe his kids are giving him hell.
Dude, he's off for how many fucking months? Go on vacation.
That's what I'm saying. I'm saying she planned this vacation just to as a test. You know what I mean?
I don't know, man. Camp's important. You get team morale. You're eating snacks together.
It's not important for a veteran.
Snacks
Somebody's 45 years old. He knows what he's doing.
And he got most of his receivers. I don't know if he has a rookie receivers this year, but they were saying something about in Green Bay, Aaron Rodgers chewing out the receivers, and they were like, "Well, Aaron Rodgers he didn't come to OTAs."
Yeah.
So they were like, dude, he skipped OTAs, and now he's saying not gelling with the rookie receivers. Maybe he should have came to OTAs instead of eat ayahuasca. Yeah. He could have did both.
Dude, or just, you're rich, fly him out to fucking Montana or wherever you
live.
Ayahuasca
together.
Yeah.
That's team building. It's team building.
Run some routes.
They interviewed him today, and he was like, no, the coaches pretty much get him ready. He's like, that's basically football 101. He's like, when they get to me, I'm like a professor, and I'll teach them what I need to teach them. But right now, they need to learn stuff that's the coaches can handle that. Do that and basically saying I can't teach them to catch.
I like it.
John Gruden shut down Brady and Gronk coming to Vegas.
Wow.
Dana White. I don't know how Dana White got mixed up in this, but somehow he was on a podcast this week, not ours. And
There's other ones.
He was like, I had a deal put together that was bringing Brady to Vegas. With and Gronk would have came there too. I guess Dana White's big in Vegas, so that kind of makes a little more sense. And he's like, Gruden, shut the fuck down.
How would he bring them?
I think that was kind of the weird part. I really didn't understand.
Were they all partying together?
There was
Brady's a UFC guy.
Yeah, he probably has a little bit of coin into it.
Yeah,
but there was a rumor that Brady was going to Vegas at one point. It was real quick and it was gone.
Wait, didn't he go to Tampa before Vegas? Before the Raiders moved to Vegas? They only been there 2 years, right?
Right. No, they moved. They've been. You're right. They've been
was
there
all the
2
same
years.
year.
But it was
But
the
they were
same year.
going.
Oh, it was
it was like that year. They were
I was going to say
it was going to be
a-
their first year.
Their inaugural
Yeah.
season.
Yeah.
Okay, all right.
Which would have been huge. Tom Brady.
Well, I
drunk.
thought because he's a what, Northern California guy.
Yeah.
Oakland's in Southern California.
He didn't want to get big dick. That's what it was. John Gruden knew if Brady comes in, he's
a sideshow.
Yeah, look what happened. What's his name? He's still the coach, sort of.
Or there's part of Gruden that probably thought like, dude, this is his like retirement tour. Like he's on his last leg. He's probably not going to be that. He probably lost his
Could have
step,
thought that,
and
yeah.
it could have just been completely wrong. And
Yeah,
fucked
right.
himself. Man,
Right.
Gruden got a raw fucking deal, man.
Yeah, he did. He's like, dude, he crawled under a rock.
You haven't heard a peep from him.
Not a peep.
Would kind of make. Maybe I want to take that back because for how silent he has been, there might have been some little more fucked up shit that's out there because if you got fucked, because just to go away like that, if you got fucked like that, and then just to be that quiet about it, it's kind of strange. So there might be a little more to that story.
I mean,
Well, there's a lot of emails where he was saying wild
what's
shit.
he got, 100 million?
Yeah. I mean, this time last year, fucking the Raiders were wilding out.
Yeah.
I mean, they got into camp, and then the first few weeks and shit, they were
Yeah.
going ham, which makes sense. I mean, Las Vegas.
Yeah.
There's a giant metal slide in Michigan. People are getting absolutely wrecked on. Do you guys see this on the internet?
No.
I didn't see this
It's
one,
like a
no.
potato sack slide, and it has all these dips, and people are literally getting fucked up bad, hitting their heads and shit like that. And then the park ranger's like, well, people are just going down the slide wrong. What you got to do is you got to get in the sack all the way. You got to lean all the way forward, and you got to put your arms like this, and just cause no one's gonna follow the directions of the slide. Make the slide where people don't smack their heads and get concussed. People were the kids were crying.
It's too wide.
People were bleeding. It's on like a fucking.
Is it like the Alpine slide?
No, it's like a giant tin slide with all these dips in it. It was dangerous, and they're fucking flying. They shut that bitch the fuck down.
It's like a metal awning with the ridges in it. That's
Yeah.
exactly what it is.
Okay.
And they're just flying down it. It's super fucking. It's as wide as this room. So imagine a 6-year-old kid going down there, spinning around, going in the ball and backwards and cracking her coconut.
You guys ever got fucked up on a janky slide or anything like that?
Yeah.
I got fucked up at the park when I was a kid all the time.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's true.
I flew off the freaking merry-go-round.
I was just gonna say
That
That's
sucks.
that. They should ban those
They
things.
should ban
Oh,
merry-go-round.
I'll throw up on a merry-go-round right now.
Yeah.
old dudes would torture us.
Oh, man.
They would put us at it was when me and
PTSD
Jack,
right now.
Me and Jack were little. I mean, we were probably I was 8, Jack was 7. But for one, they used to make us fight each other almost every day. And the other fun game they used to
Literally.
play with us is they would put one of us in the middle of the merry-go-round and they would run around it as fast as they fucking possibly could and get the thing spinning insanely. So by the time we got off, we couldn't move. We were like,
Or you went flying off.
Or you jumped off because you were going to be so sick.
you didn't hang on. And you just the amount of scratches.
But the older kids had a good time.
Yeah, I'm glad they had fun.
I'd like to get a couple
we
of
owe
them.
we owe a few of those motherfuckers.
I like to get old Tank.
Yeah, I was about to say his whole government. I mean, that's exactly who I was thinking too. He's fucking 400 pounds pushing us around. We were 80 pounds flying around that fucking thing.
I'd like to get Tank on there. Yeah, get a crew
I'd like to
together
make
and
those old
spin-
motherfuckers fight each other now. Not so little anymore. Speaking of so I got fucked up real bad the one time. I was in Coriopolis at this. I think that's where it was. It was a long time ago. I was there with a ex-girlfriend and her little brother. We were going to this river. There was a rope swing and shit like that. And we get there and there's a bunch of local whippersnappers going off this rope swing. And I'm looking at it. I'm like, dude, I don't like the looks of this fucking thing. There's a bunch of locals around. I was like, let's go jump off some cliffs down there away from these people.
The Yahoos.
Yeah, the Yahoos, exactly. And she was like, you don't want to go off that? I was like, nah, I think I'm good, dude. And she's like, all right, yeah. She's like, you're right. That looks crazy. And then her little brother was 4 years old. He was like, you're really not going to go off that, you chicken? I was like, all right. All right, here I go. So I go grab the rope. All these fucking 14-year-olds, 15-year-olds are looking. They're smoking squares and shit. And I'm like, I don't like the looks of yous. So I go off the rope swing. No direction from anybody. I just figure you run and you jump, you're going to make it. No, there was a little more to it. So I like run. I do a little jump off the cliff. I immediately smack my back and like get drug into the river, just like head first. So I'm all scraped up. I get out of the river and I got to carry the swing back up because like don't leave the swing down there. And I'm like, okay. So I walk the swing back up, and the one dude was like, "Man, I knew that was gonna happen to you. You got to start from here and come in from this way. It's it's not steep enough right there." I was like, "Bud, you don't think I'm a city slicker here? I got clean tennis shoes on. Fuck, you don't think you could have gave me a little information?" He's like, "Well, I didn't want to tell you. You should have asked somebody." I was like, "All right, let's go."
Give me a fucking cigarette, kid.
And then our like little brother's like, "That's not how you were supposed to do that." I was like, "I hope you could swim good."
Yeah, like, fuck all you little Coriopolis assholes.
Yeah. Oh man, I was so mad. They knew it was gonna happen, and they just let me get all fucked up. I was all scraped up. Then we were already
I've seen a million of those videos of people going on them swings just getting trapped.
I'm saying like when I hit.
You don't seem like the size you probably shouldn't be doing that.
Yeah, right. And like, no, I agree with you. And like, it was like immediate impact. Like hit a tree a little bit because I was off like church. And like I spun around, and then like I didn't get a chance to like let go into the river. It just drugged me into the river. like it was, and like if I couldn't have let go either because there was like it was crazy, dude. It was a big mistake.
I seen Kevin Reynolds. We were up Seven Springs, and it's funny you said it. Sort of like it was like me, Keith, his mom, and Kevin Reynolds, and like me and Kevin rode the quad out, and Keith and his mom rode the one quad. We went to this rope swing. And we were like going off the rope swing. I was kind of scared to do it, but Keith's mom did it, so I'm like, "Fuck, I have to do it now." So I did it. So Kev was, Kev was like, "I'm gonna do it." Kev went to do it, and the same thing happened. Like Kev he rode it down on his ass. Like, his ass just stayed on the ground. And, like, you just see his back, like, ah! And, like, he, like, got to the ground and just, like, it, like, flung him forward.
Yeah.
And he, like, fucking belly smacked, dude. And I was like, oh. I was like, Kev, you all right? Dude, his face was red. Like, his face and his chest was so red, dude.
Yeah, you're like, you're fuck. Well, I was hurt, one, but, like, more. And, like, two, I was just embarrassed. And, like, now I got
emotionally and physically hurt.
Her little brother thinks I'm a pussy. Like, it was a fucking mess. Speaking of getting fucked up on slides, Dodgers reporter goes down the Brewers slide. This dude got so fucked up. He broke 6 ribs, broke his hands and his wrist. Like on TV.
Yeah.
Like, he got so ragdolled, and they were like laughing at him because they didn't really know how serious it was. And this poor bastard just getting bounced around in there.
How serious is that slide?
I don't know. That fucking guy in the costume gets down there all the time.
He got a little padding, I guess.
That's what I was just going to say.
He probably has more padding than we think if people are getting wrecked like that.
Dude's getting 6 ribs.
See, I was going to say,
who's going to wipe his ass?
That's a
a wrist, a hand, and 6 ribs. You're in bad. That's a lot of your upper
Lucky
torso.
punch
You
your
know what I
lung,
mean?
dude.
Dude, when you break your wrist, your cast is like past your elbow.
Yeah.
Really?
Yeah.
Oh.
Because you can't turn from here. They got to stabilize from here.
I never knew that.
Yeah.
That's a mess.
Yeah, he ain't jerking off for a while.
We have a cartoon that got banned in America. It's called Bluey because that episode talking about farts. Listen.
My kids watch Bluey.
Do they?
Yeah.
It's a good show?
I mean, he's like a dingo. It's a family of dingoes. His name's Bluey. He's from Australia.
Well, he's talking about farts and they banned him in the US.
I didn't see that one. That's fucked up.
No, we can't fart shame in them. People have conditions where they got to fart.
What do Australians call farts? Did you ever catch
farts? No, I have no idea.
I didn't know that they had a little slick nickname.
I'm sure they have something
probably
cool.
Do.
Little puff.
Little butt dust. Good day, mate. Is that a little butt dust to see?
I was watching Crocodile Dundee. I'm sure he had something.
That's a good flick.
Yeah,
He's
the best.
Yeah, major creep.
My daughter was like, "Oh my god, that looks like Tatone, my dad."
Does.
Yeah, it looks like your dad.
Yeah, but just like, dude, you can't fart shame people. Farts are fine. You got to get it out. It's healthy to fart. We had a Nebraska head coach. What's his name? Scott Frost or some shit like that. Says they're working so hard that his linemen are throwing out 15 to 20 times per practice. I don't know about that, Scott. It seems like you might kill one of your players, buddy.
Yeah, I thought they put some regulations in place.
Too, and this dude's bragging like, I got dudes throwing up 20 times per practice.
Dude, you never know. Some places, dude, this time of year, dude, remember?
It's hot.
It's so hot.
Yeah.
Like, if you don't stay hydrated,
motherfuckers have died
I'm surprised,
on the
dude,
field.
nobody on the Cougars have died.
Yeah, I mean, dude, it happens a lot. You hear about it, like I
The overheating.
Yeah, it happens a lot, and like I don't know, man. I don't really remember. I think I've thrown up a football practice before.
I've definitely
In
thrown
high
up.
school?
Yeah.
I've thrown up like after a workout just because I ate something like before and then woke up like worked out like crazy and then like as soon as it was over I was like, oh excuse me, went and just like threw up everything I ate.
I threw up during a workout before, like a lot one time. But I just got back from vacation last week, and I went to my aerobics class. Dude, I was swallowing throw up. It was brutal. I couldn't go back for the rest of the week. I finally went back today.
That's grit.
Yeah, people were like looking. They're like, "Come on, Jack."
Who was
I'm
the
like,
dude? Who was
come
the
on.
big aerobics guy back in the day?
Richard Simmons.
Richard Simmons. Yeah.
Me and Rich.
You and Rich.
Yeah, me and Rich
Jack
bouncing
got them
around.
short cut-offs on.
Yeah. Me and Rich got a lot of similarities.
He's jazzercising.
Yeah.
He was in shape. That was the thing about Rich.
He was
like,
in shape.
Yeah, Rich wasn't really in shape.
No, he wasn't.
He was like this big exercise guy, but like his
Built
body,
like a 75-year-old woman.
body was shit.
Yeah, that was definitely not a physique you like aimed for.
It was
Dude,
more
he
for
milked that for a
entertainment.
long time. Is he still dead? He got to be dead, right?
Is he still
He was
dead?
gay,
I think
right?
so.
I mean, it's water
He
wet.
probably tried it all, man. To be honest
You
with you.
think?
That was the 80s, dude.
Yeah.
Hey,
He probably like
yeah,
cocaine
he was
and
doing,
peas.
Oh, he definitely liked
Quaaludes.
cocaine.
Yeah, he
Yeah.
did it all. Dude.
Uppers, downers.
Rich was.
That's how you did an aerobic show back in the 80s.
Yeah.
Oh, he's still kicking.
alive.
How old is he?
That's it?
Jeez.
I thought he was 74 in the 80s.
Yeah. That's right. He didn't look young.
No.
He had bad skin from tanning all the time.
That's how
fucked up
unhealthy they
haircut.
were back then. That like fucking.
He was-
he was the leader.
He was the
He was the
beacon of
picture
health
of
for
health.
America. He was the.
And
like,
he just had fucking 300 fucking pound fat broads doing like the stupidest steps.
He's
Come
like,
on,
come
Kim.
on, honey.
Come on, Kim, let's go.
Let's go.
Right. Left. You're not moving. Come on, Kim. You got to move your arm a little bit. Come on, wiggle. That's it, girl. Wiggle to the right. Wiggle to the
Dude,
left. Wiggle to
Rich
the right.
sold a lot of tapes, dude.
Oh, he sure
He
did.
sold a lot of tapes.
Don't hate the player. Hate the game.
We have a broke ass OnlyFans couple. They're like bragging about their OnlyFans. They're fucking on camera. They're making $6,000 a month to fuck on camera.
And what do they look like?
They look like ass.
Dude,
Gross.
Terrible.
Did you watch it?
No, I've seen the article.
I have a whole joke about like it's not even a joke, it's a real story, like it really happened. Like but that when I seen like the one OnlyFans documentary, it definitely inspired like try to do it. Why not? Because some of the mutants on there, you're like, I can
See, I mean,
I think there's a lane for like mutants, like really ugly people, really fat people. I'd rather
That's a niche.
I'd rather watch them fuck than just like some like white trash
Middle of the
fucking
road.
middle of the road kind of ugly couple.
but $6,000 a month for some who I don't know what this couple looks like. That's I'm
Extra
sure
$6
that-
grand
they-
looks nice.
You could probably
Six-
not work if you didn't want to, but
Yeah.
$6,000 a month.
Yeah, I guess
It's not a great life.
compared to like what other people were making on there. For them to be like bragging, like we make $6,000 a month. Like, well, you guys are ass. I don't know who's
They probably both make combined $15,000 a year in real
Yeah.
life, and they're like $6
Right.
grand a month.
Yeah.
Right, you're talking about two people that work minimum
Some people
wage
probably
job.
make nothing.
Right.
They have to quit.
Right.
Yeah.
$6 grand ain't bad. I guarantee you.
Yeah, but it's not like $6 grand to like show a tit or anything like that. It's $6 grand. You're fucking on camera. Like you're fucking.
Right. Well, they have. I mean,
Yeah, you're not solving math problems, dude. You're just busting a load.
Yeah. You're not just putting your toe in the water. You just dive in.
well, yeah. You
Well,
got,
let's put it this way. Would you fuck your lady on camera for $6,000 a month? I
No.
wouldn't.
Yes.
No, but I'm saying there's people I know a lot of people that would. 'Cause I know Zebra would do some weird shit.
Listen.
He probably played Madden in his underwear for $6,000 a month. I know that.
I would. It would. It like the thing about it wouldn't be like me. I like wouldn't want to do it. My lady, she wouldn't want to do it, so I wouldn't want to do it.
You do some solo stuff.
Yeah, if you want to see me
He's
jerk
a
off,
solo artist.
I'll take $3
That's
grand a month
different.
just to hammer my meat
Yeah.
musket. You know what I mean? While I'm playing Madden with this hand, you know what I mean, with my super
Winning
nacho-
Super Bowls with this.
winning
hand.
super.
Have-
Can this
have-
guy not do anything?
Have Russ on one hand and just
yeah,
go to Pine Time on the
Russ,
other.
Russ might just be getting
Dude, you've
it.
been petting him the whole show. It's freaking me out like he's a real pet.
Brother in Arms. This guy went very, very viral last night. Asian guy was making a hot dog straw. What he did, he bit both sides of his hot dog, stuck his straw through the hot dog to create a tunnel, put his whole hot dog, no bun, in his beer, and was sucking the beer through his hot dog as a straw that he would take a little bite.
That's intense.
I mean, I tweeted this. I was like, I know an alien when I see one, and that's an alien most likely.
I think that was like a setup. He had that someone.
I don't think. I think.
Why was this guy just?
He looked like an odd cat, man.
Oh, he's definitely a strange bird. There's no doubt about it. But that's fucking disgusting. No one enjoys that. You know what I mean? No one enjoys that.
Unless you're that guy.
I don't know, dude. People are weird with food. So, like, if you want, I don't know. I
mean, he looked like he practiced it before. Wasn't it?
It was. That was kind of my. It was very convincing. Oh no, he bit both sides, stuck the fucking straw through the hot dog.
To decore the hot dog.
So there was a canal, and fucking put the hot dog in the beer. And start sucking the hot dog and drinking the beer through the hot dog.
That was like a $27 fucking beer right there with the hot dog.
Yeah, right. That was New York. It was probably $50.
Yeah.
Fucking a hot dog flavored beer, like. Ugh.
I just keep thinking hot dog water.
Yeah,
and that's
me
all
too.
I can think of it.
That's
it's like making my mouth want to fucking
grow up.
Exactly.
Grow up. But if that's what this guy wants to do, that's what he wants to do. He was getting a lot of shit on the internet for it.
So who caught him? Was it like
it was just a guy,
a random guy?
It was a random fan, like right here, and like the guy. I'm sure the guy was
he's
being
hilarious,
strange,
and I'm filming
like,
from
I'm
here.
gonna start filming this guy. Like he's being a little weird, and he caught that moment.
He got magic.
Now he's an internet fucking legend. You're going to hear more from this guy. People are going to try to get a hold of him, interview like how long he been doing the hot dog straw.
What if he got all kind of fucked up ways to eat food? You know?
Dude,
like smash up his nachos and then just put him with cheese and eat it like a stew.
Dude, he has to. You don't create the hot dog straw, and that's your only weapon in your arsenal.
You didn't just dabble with the hot dog straw.
You got a bunch of weird fucking shit that you do. We had an Aussie rugby player get suspended for the whole season for sticking his finger in the opponent's asshole,
What?
That's rugby, dude.
That's a stiff penalty, dude.
Yeah.
What, the bottom of the pow? He just gave him the old fucking...
In the scrum.
He gave him the old Deshaun Watson.
He gave him the over and just stuck his fucking finger. It was in.
You've seen it?
Yeah, it was.
Wait a minute, underneath the shorts?
He went through the shorts, just like in there.
Yeah, it's a little much.
Yeah.
But, that's guys being guys.
Wait, did he get penalized for it?
Well, he got kicked out of the league for the year.
Out of the whole league?
He got suspended for the year.
Jeez. I thought like a red card or something.
Have to go on OnlyFans and bang his girlfriend for $6,000 a month.
Deshaun Watson called him up like, hey, man, I need a new masseuse.
I feel like that's something rugby players do. Under the football pile, shit gets a little weird.
Yeah, I've never been sodomized, though.
Yeah, no. Digitally sodomized.
I can say the same.
Right, it's one thing playing a joke, pouring a little degreaser in his drink, you start fucking anally raping me.
Yeah, you cross the motherfucking line, dude.
Yeah. Dude, remember your senior year? They said one of our players bit the Brashear player.
Yeah, fuck yeah, I remember that.
Yeah, I think that was true.
Yeah, do you think it was true still?
Yeah.
I always thought he got caught by in his helmet or something like that.
Yeah, but there's no way you're drawing blood on a bite like that. Like, you might be able to get, like...
It was true.
You think?
He did it.
He did it?
He admitted it.
He admitted it?
Snuggles.
Yeah, well...
Yeah.
I don't think it's legally binding.
I don't remember him admitting it. Well, maybe I'm just remembering him
he
being
lied about it for
right,
a couple weeks, and then once it blew over, he admitted it.
Yeah, okay. Yeah, you're probably right.
Dude, the one dude I used to play with us, dude, he let his nails grow real long, and then he went up in dude's mask and just raked his face. Dude, this dude's face was the bloodiest face I've ever seen.
During a game?
Yeah.
Oh, yeah. We had another dude. He just uppercutted this dude in the stomach like 3 plays in a row. It was fucking crazy.
We had a guy that taught me to move on the line, get a handful of dust, and as soon as I snap the ball, you throw it in the other guy's eyes.
Did you ever do it?
And then we had
I didn't. Our friend did that all the time.
And we had another friend who just loogied on everybody. I remember apologizing to the player. He did it. And I was like, "Oh my god, I was like, dude, I'm so sorry." He's a lunatic.
Was that the same player that we used to wear shin guards so he could kick people?
No, different guy. Different guy. We had older dice, man.
No, this was Greenfield I was talking about.
Oh yeah, we're talking about 2 different things. Sleeky. Oh, this is fucked, dude. Sleeping man cuts off his genitals while dreaming of chopping meat. Dude was sleepwalking. Thought he had a dream he was cutting meat. He was sitting in a chair. For whatever reason, he went up and got a fucking knife. Woke up in a pool with his own fucking blood. Start screaming. Luckily, his neighbors heard him. They came running over, saved his life because he was bleeding out.
Where was this at?
But I forget. But I think it was a foreign motherfucker. You know they get
Weirdos.
Dude, I guarantee you they were on sleep medicine.
Yeah.
I knew a girl that used to like sleep, like do a lot of weird shit. And the one time I was like sleeping, like she must have like got up, left. I didn't know where it was, like 4 a.m. So I'm like just sleeping. I go out in the living room. I'm like, I text like, hey, what's up? Where you at? Doesn't respond. Drives back into the garage. I hear the garage open. She walks in the house completely naked. I'm like, what the fuck are you doing? She was like, I don't know. She was like, I did this before, like totally in a state of like
This is a girlfriend of yours?
What? What's that?
Is this a friend of yours?
Yeah, like some girl I like hooked up with a while ago. Like it's probably
right. So she just came back in the house naked,
butt naked.
Sleepwalkers do like crazy shit.
Yeah, she drove down. I'm not kidding.
She drove.
Yeah, she literally got in the car, left, came back.
That's crazy. That's scary as fuck.
Right.
My sister like sleptwalked for like a real little bit of time when we were like little. Like she was really little. My dad like caught her like walking out of the house like 2 different times, but she like grew out of it. It was like strange, but like he caught her like on the front porch, like going down the steps and shit like that.
Oh God.
That's fucking scary shit. Fuck yeah.
People who take that sleep medicine, like the real strong stuff, there's a lot of crazy stories you'll find, like where, like that was like there's times where I caught her with a pan in her hand, like standing at the stove cooking nothing. You know what I mean? I'm like,
with
what
like the stove on?
No,
oh,
no, just like sitting there like shaking this pan back and forth, like what the fuck?
Like old breakfast.
That's like, that's an annoying thing to have to worry about.
Yeah. Well, that didn't last long.
We had a dead body wash up on shore. Everybody thought there was a dead body coming up on the beach. Turns out it was just an old sex doll. Somebody threw their sex doll in the ocean.
Threw it overboard.
You think it was you think it was a wife who like found it on like a boat? Like, what is this?
What if it was some dude? He's like, I can't do this no more. You gotta go. And he tied a rock and threw it over the side.
He was so disgusted with himself after he nutted. He was
his
like,
friend fucked her.
Yeah,
his friend Buddy fucked her, and he was like, you fucking no good who?
They're having a good time on the boat the night before, and he's like, go ahead, dude, go ahead, wail away on that. I don't give a shit. And then they dropped his friend off. He's like, how could you do that to me? And just had a fucking breakdown and threw it. I mean, someone threw that fucking sex doll in the ocean.
Oh yeah.
That'd be a wild move. So here's the question.
What? Clean that thing up. You got yourself.
That's what I mean. If nobody's around and that thing's sitting there, are you carrying it up to the crib and giving it a wash down?
Throwing it in the back of the pickup truck. Like, he meet our new friend.
I mean, all that salt water probably cleaned it up pretty nice.
Even like you said, you throw it in the back of the bed, you run it through a car wash a couple times.
Yeah.
Good as new. Good as new. Yeah, I'd fuck that thing.
Yeah, you know
what
I
kind
mean?
of sex doll are we talking about? Like the newer age one?
Yeah.
You don't want a virgin
Not
one.
the inflatable
Yeah,
one.
like they thought it was a person.
Yeah.
And it looked like a washed up person on the shore.
Yeah, someone's I'm going to take this to the authorities.
Yeah, you don't want the virgin one. You want the one like that because she knows what a guy likes.
Hey, I'm going to get rid of this for you guys. Don't worry about it. This is disgusting.
I'm going to recycle
Beach Patrol, don't worry about it.
Nothing to see
There's
here.
a guy with a trench coat with no underpants on. Like, I got this one.
Yeah, I'm going to wash her up.
There's a guy somewhere making up flyers. Have you seen Lily last seen on my boat? My wife threw her off.
You got to fucking dye her hair so no one thinks it's somebody else's sex
He's
doll.
like, don't worry, baby. I'll take care of you. You're safe now.
Oh, that's sick. What a sicko.
He put her out in the sun to get some tan. Like, you looking too pale, baby.
Ben Affleck is looking rough. Him and J-Lo got married, had double weddings. I've seen a couple videos and a couple pictures. I'm not going to say Ben fell off the old wagon here, but he ain't looking good. Did you see that shit?
So, like, my take on it was I seen the videos, the picture, it don't match up.
You're saying it's old?
I'm saying those pictures are definitely old.
Are they?
Yeah. And, like, the dude who's driving, like TMZ report, his limousine driver, it was a fucking bass head from Atlanta. Like, this dude was clearly, if that's who it was a fucking methed out maniac was like, and then Ben's like, and they're like, this is right after the wedding. Like, dude, none of this makes any fucking sense. And I'm like, if you do a Google, I didn't do a reverse search on that, but if you did, I bet you those pictures were around before.
Dude, I don't know. I seen a video. I don't know if it was old or new, but she was like walking him, and he looked fucking wrecked. Which, I mean, it's your wedding. You're a little fucked up. But
I thought
is he living the sober life?
Yeah,
I thought
he's been
he
sober
was.
for a minute, I think.
I mean, I don't know. I still think I think a lot of that shit was old, but yeah, if that video you seen with her and him, no, I didn't see that.
Yeah, she was like, he looked
He might have been up playing Madden all night.
If that was him really in that car, he's not on like drinking again. He's on like every drug in the world.
He looked crazy.
Everything.
He looked like he went on a fucking 6-day crack bender.
Yeah.
Like he must have crammed so much crack and alcohol and heroin into those fucking 2 hours after the wedding ended that he just fucking
body shut down.
Yeah, like
on
J-Lo was like, "Hey, we got a week here. We have 2 weddings. Like, live it up." And he's like, oh, "You're giving me the green light to live it up? Like, it's on."
Who's this guy? Oh, this is Nicholas. I met him down at the gas station. Why is he driving our car? I'm too fucked up. He knows where to get meth.
He's our chauffeur.
Yeah.
I like Ben Affleck. I hope he's all right.
Yeah, me too.
This is all allegedly, too. He could be perfectly
Allegedly,
clean.
yep.
We have a guy. This is amazing. He fucking inflated 10 balloons in 1 minute with his nose. So he put the little thing around his nose and 10 balloons in a fucking
1 minute.
Yeah, Guinness Book of World Record. It was amazing.
You know how long it takes me to blow up one balloon and tie the fucking knot?
That's what I was about to say.
Did he have to tie his own knots?
I'm terrible at fucking once I get the balloon started, it's fine. But getting the balloon started,
shoots out of your mouth. Like
flies out of your mouth. I've
like
swallowed it before, but like fucking shit. So getting it started's tough, and then like tying a balloon, I am garbage.
Impossible.
And people just do it all quick. I'm like, how you do that?
If I can tie it quick, the balloon has like this much air in it. You know what I mean? It's supposed to be like this. I could do this much air, and then I could tie it. It'll only take me 7 minutes.
I'll get it all the way up. By the time it's tied, it's a fucking. It's a
grape.
Yeah, right.
I think could probably blow major rails.
That's what. Yeah.
You don't want to party with him.
If his exhaust system's like that, just imagine what the intake is. You know what I mean?
Yeah, he can put away some cocaine.
Yeah, he get 10 balloons. He'll snort.
He probably
10
does a
balloons.
little cocaine, and then
he just starts.
I'm blowing up balloons.
He's ready to exhale.
Maybe blowing snot in there.
That's a weird thing you can figure out you could do, dude. How do you figure out you could even do that?
Boredom.
He hangs out with the hot dog straw guy.
Yeah,
right. You know what?
It seems
kind
like
of weird
something you
shit
could figure out
do.
during COVID-19.
Yeah.
Yeah, a newfound talent.
Right. We got a guy that got a smoker in the upper deck at the A's game. See that?
No, good for him though.
Yeah, there wasn't that many. Obviously, it was an A's like day game. They were at the very, very top. He's definitely getting his dick sucked.
That's a different kind of upper decker.
What was the cover? Just other seats?
There was no cover. There wasn't even
it was just clear as day,
there wasn't even an awning going over
nothing
him.
in front of
there
him.
was nothing.
Oh,
Other
wow.
seats. She was
Good.
going to town, and he was just up there getting a smoker. There was nobody at the game. It was like a day fucking A's game, so there was nobody really there. I mean, enough people to figure it out. But I mean, you want to get they should be happy anybody's there. The place is a shishole.
All right.
He's in a
Seemed like
smoker
the time to
section.
do it. Yeah. The smoker section.
Is this the non-smoking section? Because she's smoking hogs left and right. She's smoking a pack a day because she's a whore. She got grit. That's gritty. You're sucking dick in the middle of a baseball game.
That is gritty.
Yeah.
Yeah. I don't know if you want to marry that one.
Yeah, I don't know if she's a keeper.
You want to drop her off back in Oakland, I think.
Yeah.
And you go back to San Francisco. Dennis Rodman going to Russia to get Brittany Griner.
About time.
About time. If I'm Brittany Griner, I'm just happy someone's paying attention to me again.
Yeah.
Dude, she might be fucked because that story has went away. Besides Rodman saying he's going over there, you haven't heard much about that at all.
I think negotiations have broken down.
I think so too, dude.
Especially after that dude just got blown up.
Dude, they offered the one dude's a merchant of death and somebody else. They're like, all right, give us her back, and then there was somebody else.
A guy local guy.
A local guy from Oakmont.
A teacher from Oakmont.
Oakmont who had legal medicinal marijuana.
So you say that.
It's not legal there.
It's not legal there.
Right.
It's legal here.
I'm just saying.
Right. Even if he had legal 10 years for just like smoking a joint is insane.
No. They're making it. I mean, obviously, it's all political. They're doing it because she's American.
But dude,
and like, fuck you, America.
They didn't take that deal. Like, what else do they want?
Yeah, that's scary, man. Because you would think like she probably thought like, all right, they're gonna trade for me. I'm gonna get out of here.
That's what they said.
Ago.
They said after the sentencing, then the United States can start to negotiate. I don't know who's negotiating.
Old Uncle
She
Joe.
needs to get Shenderovich.
Somebody's playing
That's what she
hardball.
should have had.
And Len Lemkov.
He's like, dude, don't worry. I have friends in Russia. We'll talk to them.
We have big wallet.
If I was Brittany Griner, I'd be getting comfortable because it doesn't seem like she's going anywhere. And Dennis Rodman just throwing his name out there. Just
he's going to get
some
arrested.
Clicks. Yeah.
I thought he was cool to do for North Korea.
That's what I said to Jack. Like, if it was North Korea,
like,
she'd have been out.
Yeah, she would have never got popped.
Kim Jong-un.
Could you imagine getting that news? Like, hey, good news, Brittany. Someone from America's coming over to try to help you out. Like, oh, great. Who is it?
A senator, a congressman?
Yeah. Like, no, it's Dennis Rodman. Like, oh, okay. Where are my suicide pills at?
He is. I'm telling you right now, though, he does have a lot of international pull, more than people think. So.
Yeah, he's a maverick, all right.
Yeah. He ain't no Iceman.
Rutgers football players racked up a $450,000 Uber Eats bill during COVID. The athletic program at Rutgers is negative $73 million in debt. Dude, why in the world would you give a bunch of football players the okay to order Uber Eats whenever the fuck they want?
While they're all locked in.
Yeah, I guess they were all quarantined for
They're
how
negative
long?
$73 million.
Not from the Uber Eats, but like
$500,000 from the Uber Eats.
Yeah, $500,000 from the Uber Eats. But like, it's not like the athletic department has all this money. Like, oh, $450 ain't shit to them. Like, they're $73 million in debt. I can't imagine what these kids were ordering.
Anything they wanted.
Yeah, I'd be getting $9 milkshakes
Throwing
every
it
day.
away.
Exactly what they were
taking
doing.
a sip, throwing it.
Yeah.
No, I mean, they're big football players. They probably ate it, but
Yeah, like, you want another milkshake? Like, yeah, sure, give me
Taco
6.
Bell
They're called
run.
Sullivan's. Like, give me all your fucking T-bones.
Plus, you know what I mean? They got girlfriends, friends. What do you want? We're allowed to order whatever. You gave them carte blanche to order whatever they wanted. That's on the person who said
Yeah, I'm
order
sure it
away.
was just like a promo code. You know what I mean? They probably couldn't even fucking track the thing.
And then all of a sudden,
I mean, then somebody had to see it getting up there.
Well, someone dropped the ball big time here.
Yeah.
Like, one,
Somebody got fired.
they should have figured out another way to feed these fucking dudes.
Right.
Yeah, they had the thing at the school called a cafeteria.
Call the cafeteria.
Well,
Go
it was-
eat all that food.
It was COVID, so this was during lockdown. So like they didn't have that, but like they could have did something. You know, like
Meals on wheels.
They could have made the wheels of the
if your
cafeteria. and
program's
dropped them
running
off.
debt like that, then
Bro, I
yeah,
get it. Yeah, this is outrageous.
outrageous.
But yeah, I saw this. I was like, holy fuck.
How many
dude.
people do you think that entails? Would you say about like 80 to 100?
Yeah, on a college football team like that, yeah, probably like 8.
And then, like you said, all their
Then
friends and their friends and the
Well,
trainer
I don't
and
think
this
they were
guy.
all, yeah, but trainers shit like that. I don't know if everybody was in school at that time, but like they were there. Yeah, no, that's $450. That's a lot of Uber Eats, man. That's
I mean, then again, you're taking
it.
if you're talking about a whole football season with 80 guys, breakfast. I mean, I guess it's breakfast, lunch, dinner.
Yeah, there wasn't like a time frame on the article, like when exactly where it was, or like, but like I don't know, $450. I feel like, that
said,
could get up there quick.
Someone should have caught it at like 100.
Yeah, like,
guys,
hey,
you're taking advantage of this.
Hey, that Uber Eats bill is up to $75,000. When do we want to cap this?
I'm ordering pizzas for the rest of the week.
I just thought about this. If you got a
Ramen
guy
noodles.
ordering 10, we're going to order more, but 100 guys. Let's just say they're spending $10 a meal. That's $1,000. You're getting 3-4 meals a day. You're $4,000. That takes 100 days. It only takes 100
there was
days.
probably some type of cap on it where they only order like X amount, you know. But
like 20, even $25 a day is still a lot.
It got out. Yeah, it got out of hand quick, obviously.
And you know, other dudes smelled that food like, oh man, I'm gonna Uber Eat some shit too now.
Yep.
Yeah. Once you see one dude get, you're like, we're all getting it. Well, all right, everybody. I think we're gonna take a real quick commercial break. We'll be right back with more Greenfield Smash podcast. I don't know about you, but I ain't got time to be packing boxes and moving stuff all the way around the tri-state area. I just don't got time for it. But I gotta move. What am I supposed to do? Thank goodness I found out about Miracle Movers. Fully bonded and insured, serving the Tri-County area. And they go long and short distance. I just found out they do commercial delivery too. That's Miracle Movers at 412-419-2620. 412-419-2620. And tell them Z-Bird sent you. Hey, what's going on, everybody? It looks like spring's right around the corner and them construction projects are popping up. Well, make sure you call Allen Construction, 412-954-8337. Licensed, insured, fully bonded, and they've been around for over 65 years. Make sure you call Allen Construction, 412-954-8337. Get the job done right. Hey, what's going on, everybody? I don't know if you've ever had a problem like me, but if you've ever stuck your dick in the light socket, you're probably going to need an electrician. Well, good thing Greenfield's Finest Podcast has Plug Electric as our official electricians of the Greenfield Finest Podcast. If you're looking for a good electrician, contact Plug Electric. Ask for Vance Hall. Phone number 412-298-6770. That's 412-298-6770. And stop sticking your dick in the light socket. Hey, what's going on, everybody? You're probably looking outside your house right now, and it probably looks nice. Well, maybe it looks like shit. If it looks like shit, call 412-521-9045, Rosado & Sons Landscaping. And guess what? We just don't do landscaping. That's right, folks. Do you have some concrete outside? It's looking weathered. Maybe your back deck looks like shit. Are you sick and tired of looking outside and seeing shit? Well, did you know that Rosado & Sons also does pressure washing too and free quotes? So call 412-521-9045. It's very affordable and reliable. Make sure this summer get all your projects done and call Rosado & Sons 412-521-9045. Don't hesitate. You'll be late. What's going on, everybody? It's almost that time of the year where you got to go get your sidewalks or your steps fixed. And I don't trust a lot of these idiots out here right now. I really don't. Thank goodness Giuseppe & Sons is in the area, and they're always on the job. If you're looking for any type of masonry work this season coming up, please call Giuseppe & Sons, 412-421-6711, and make sure you tell them Rocco sent you, huh? Hey, if you're looking for a fun night out in the South Side and you don't want to get punched in the face, check out Finn McCool's at 1501 Carson Street. Go there, have a good time, and don't get punched in the face. Finn McCool's, 1501 Carson Street, and tell them Z-Bird sent you. Hey, what's going on, everybody? Welcome back to Greenfield's Finest Podcast. Real quick, if you're listening to this on YouTube, could you please hit the like button and leave a comment? And if you're not subscribed, would you mind subscribing? We should have said that at the beginning of the show. I forgot about it. But if you're still listening and haven't hit that like button, hit that like button. It's time for us to see what's grinding our gears. Johnny, get us kicked off.
Johanna's breaking everything in the house, and I don't know how to stop it. I'm getting behind on fixing everything.
Are you talking like appliances, door handles,
windows?
Handles?
There's the lock on the screen door has been busted, and I have no idea how that would even happen. It's like shit. Like the doorknob to go down the basement has been ripped off. The vent, I guess all my kids stand on the vent, like that's in the floor that blows the cold air. That's broken. My ceiling fan now, which I love sleeping with my ceiling fan on, for some reason Johanna rips the shit out of it, and it won't click now. So I gotta
Rosa did exact same
disassemble
thing.
it.
I think that is going to be a lot more of a project than you think it's going to be.
All right, I tried to replace one. Buy a new fan.
That's what I'm saying.
Spend $500, get a nice fucking fan.
I've heard nightmare stories about trying to replace the rope.
I did it on one in my living room, so it's not in sync. Like it's like medium, slow, fast, off. Like there's no kind of
rhyme or reason.
Yeah,
it's
I don't
all
know.
fucked up.
Anything she has to pull, like I had like a light where you go click click.
Yeah.
Dude, I fixed this one like 5 times. I'm like, you listen, I'm not being an asshole. Just take a real light tink. That's
nice
it.
and easy.
Like I don't know what she just goes in there and just like rips it out of the damn ceiling. Like, what are you doing?
Yeah,
I'm the most unhandy motherfucker in the world too. It's like so annoying. Like,
dude, I just and like she'll like hang things up on these walls. And I'm like, you got to use painter's tape if you're gonna put like decorations like for like the kids' birthdays. And then she just put this one thing and just ripped all this paint off. And I'm like, dude, that's like the 7th time.
Even if you paint that, you still see like the outline of where the old paint came.
Right, I'm not doing all that. I'm not rubbing any like. I just put I just touch up the paint and I'm done with it because it's gonna happen again in 2 months.
Right,
when someone else's birthday.
Right.
Yeah, I know just like annoying little shit that breaks at my house. You have 3 kids running around there just fucking shit up,
dude. And I'm like, you get to that point where it's just like, all right, 10 things. I'm backed up. I gotta go to Lowe's.
I need a handyman.
Yeah, or I need to dedicate a day. I'm just trying to get shit
fixing
done.
all your fuck ups.
The pantry doors off.
Dude, yeah, you got a lot of work, John.
Dude, it's fucked up.
Maybe we shouldn't golf Saturday.
Yeah, right.
I need a guy who has an Oxycontin issue, and you could pay, hey, I got these 10 jobs. Here's $100. Go to grab what you ever need to grab. Come back and like bang this out.
Well, see, that's where you fucked up.
Yeah,
if they have a habit, they ain't coming back.
But sometimes you got to give them you got to get them going too.
You got to wet their beak.
Yeah,
you got to wet their beak. I'm not an animal.
Yeah. Here's 40.
Yeah, right.
60 at the end.
It's waiting
for you.
Keep
the change. Buy the material.
Yeah.
I need this material, or go buy the material yourself.
No,
you
got to
buy the material.
Yeah.
There you go. Now you're thinking.
Yeah, get it here by any means.
Yeah, I don't care how.
Here's your budget.
Yeah, I got 3 Vicodin and $100.
Yeah, I feel like those guys are harder to find than usual.
Dude, you go on what's it? Facebook. It's like a real estate thing where there's dudes who just
handyman.
You get guys.
I think there's an app where you could
Angie's list.
hire a handyman.
Well, if you want somebody who's a little bit of
a
checkered past,
they got a background
Facebook,
check.
Yeah, you
want checkered past.
You want a guy covered in fucking like plaster for no reason all the
when
time.
he shows up to the job.
Yeah, that's what I mean.
Yeah.
Like, just plaster in his hair hasn't worked in weeks.
Like, oh, so you
Dude, it's Monday morning.
You didn't take a shower yesterday, huh? All right, come on in.
Yep, 75.
Make yourself at home.
You said $75, right? All right.
Straws are there.
Yeah. Don't touch anything you're not supposed to. you got to use the bathroom. Go outside.
Yeah.
Here's a bucket.
Yeah. Dr. Scholes.
My gear grinder this week. I went to the rodeo like I don't know, a couple days ago or whatever, right?
Washington County.
Butler County.
Okay.
So it's a cruise, right? And Rose was like, you know what? I'll drive the way home, no problem. Because we drove there, and it's a straight shot. It's a nice little scenic route. Now, granted, the rodeo wasn't over till like 11 o'clock, so it was dark as fuck. I had a couple beers at the old rodeo. You know what I mean? I was trying to fit in with the locals.
What are we talking couple here? Let's be
no, like three. Like three.
Really?
Yeah.
How much did you drink before you went out?
Well, that's where it comes into play. No, I probably had like a total the whole time, maybe like 5 beers. Nothing crazy. And I was eating and stuff, so I was, that's Gerber. It's nothing for me. Rose like insisting on driving home. I sit in the front seat with her. My kids are all the way in the back, and my parents are like in the seats behind us. I swear to God, it looks like my fucking windows are tinted, like the windshield is tinted. It's so fucking dirty. Like the girls were playing on their iPads. You could see the reflections, like in the smog on my fucking mirror. And Rose is like, "Oh, I'm fine to drive. Braking for like hallucinations, dude. And I'm like, oh, even my dog, even Gemma was like, Mom, what do you think? You saw Bigfoot or something? I'm like, no, the girls are busting your balls. Like, just pull over, let me fucking drive, dude. You know, like, you're starting to scare me now. She's like, oh, stop. Every time I try to drive, I'm trying to be nice. I'm like, okay. Are you pulling over? Are we going to die or am I going to drive? And she toughed it out, but man, I would never been so scared in my whole fucking entire life, dude. Everybody in the car had like seatbelts on. No one said a word after like the first 10 minutes. Everybody's joking around, haha. We saw the condition of Rosa's fucking driving.
Yeah, you're gonna want to save Rosa driving for when you're shit faced.
For when you're like Ben Affleck.
I didn't realize. Yeah. I didn't realize I was taking my whole family's life into my hands by asking my wife to drive.
I mean, you know, Rosa can't. She's not the best driver.
I'm aware of that, but she was dead sober. I'm like, what the fuck,
dude? What the fuck were you doing at the rodeo?
Oh man, my parents are country as hell. Dude. Ever since my sister moved to Texas, dude, you seen all the picture? Ozzy Joe got the fucking cowboy hat.
If you want my honest opinion, I think it happened when your dad started watching Yellowstone.
No. When he went to Montana, like probably like 6 years ago.
That's when Yellowstone came on.
Yeah. Oh, okay. Well, he wasn't hep to it then. He just started watching like 2-3 years ago. Okay. But when he went there, he came back with like jeans with like a brand on them and a cowboy hat, cowboy boots and shit. I'm like, this motherfucker's turning country as fuck on us.
Good for him.
I love it.
Oh, he's so country, dude.
I wouldn't mind making that change right now. Yeah. Cowboy Jack, I'll fucking do that.
Dude, every shirt my dad has either like an eagle, an American flag on it, or like a gun. Like it has to have one of the three, or he ain't wearing it.
How crowded is the rodeo?
It was packed, dude.
Was it?
Like, so I was trying to explain to Rosa, it was like, for these kids, it was like their St. Resilient Fair. Like, you went there, when you're a young kid, you're dressed up, you're trying to hit the other chicks up, they're dressed up. And that's what it was. Like, it was everybody was peacocking, you know what I mean? A ton of young kids. And it wasn't bad.
Your dad, he was in full cowboy regalia?
Oh, attire, yeah.
What did you wear?
Belt buckle?
I wore fucking a tank top and shorts.
Your dad got like a
no, he's not a belt buckle guy. He's too skinny for that. I don't know, man. It might be top heavy.
He got the boots.
Fuck, he got like 7 pairs of cowboy boots, dude.
Does he?
He got like 4 cowboy hats.
Funny, man.
You know how expensive cowboy hats are?
Dude, cowboy everything's fucking expensive.
Yeah, fuck yeah.
It's genuine leather.
Yeah.
He got a cowboy hat just for Texas that he leaves down there.
So they were riding the bulls, they were fucking throwing the lassos, all that shit.
I'll be honest with you, the dudes weren't that impressive. The women, like young girls, teenagers roping fucking calves and swinging them down. I'm like, these motherfuckers got it.
I was like flipping through the channels a couple weeks ago, and PCN came on. It was a high school rodeo. It was electric. I watched it for 45 minutes.
So this one's like sanctioned, okay, by 2 different Rodeo Association. So these people
Yeah.
were like competing for
NRA,
points.
Yeah.
Yeah, nice.
And not the NRA.
Dude,
National Rodeo Association.
Dude, it was to the point where I was, this girl fucking stinks.
Oh,
And he
I was
like,
into
what's
it.
going
I ain't gonna
on,
lie,
dude?
I was into it for a minute. I'm like, man, these motherfuckers live that life. They're about that life.
They probably got some pretty good fucking snacks out there, I would imagine.
Oh yeah, the food was great. There was all kind of raffles and shit. I was trying to win a fucking couple rifles and put a couple bucks on that.
It sounds like a good time.
Dude,
It wasn't bad
I'll
at
go
all.
to a rodeo.
Yeah,
I mean, what the fuck else?
Actually,
We've done everything else. I'm trying to do different things.
Our girl that listens to this,
Brittany.
Angela
Brittany
Brittany
Sight.
went up here. Yeah,
Brittany and Angel.
same one.
There you go. You arguably had the best Facebook comment of all time this weekend. Zebra, do you want to break that down a little bit?
Yeah, so it was so it would have been Shuli's sister-in-law. She was out to eat. It was like her birthday. And then Shuli, she was like wearing like a dress. She looked nice. And, her boobs were out. And Shuli just asked her what she had. He said, what'd she get for
No,
dinner?
all I said was, I was like, "What'd you get?" ... Rack of lamb.
Rack of
Would you
lamb.
order rack of lamb?
Would you order rack of lamb?
To
And I
his
get to see
sis- to
Shuli
his sister-in-law on Facebook.
Oh, she thought it was hilarious.
Dude, it was hilarious.
The funny though, so I seen her the next day, and she was like, when I first saw that, I was gonna like, no, I got a steak. You idiot.
Yeah, right. See that?
Shuli one-liner. I was see when I see that. It was
Dude,
actually sent to me.
I
from
laughed
someone
out
else.
loud. Yeah, I sent it to a few people. I was like, look at Sholi going in on Facebook.
Yeah.
Rosa was. I was like, dude, should I say that? Rose was like, fuck yeah, say that. It's
Yeah,
hilarious.
Dude, it was fucking funny as fuck. Zebra, what do you got?
Dude, so it was a Thursday night. I had a comedy show. It didn't go good. Who cares? But after the show,
That's a good way to just go about it. Like fucking just blow past it. Who gives a fuck?
I got bigger things coming up in my future. There's like 8 people where shit happens. So anyway, we're driving home, and Dr. Dave, who's John's brother-in-law, he's like a friend of all of ours, gave John a 20 to give to me to go to this American Natural place, which is like a convenience store. So I've been like kind of wanting to go. We drove past one. I'm like, dude, can we stop there? Dude's like, I need gas. Let's stop there. So it's like, here's what happened. I go in there, and the place is fucking amazing. It's like nothing I've ever seen. They have like real sandwiches they make, like the MTO there. It's like it's in an oven. And all the drinks and everything. It's fucking
It's like
beautiful.
gourmet sandwiches.
There's leather
too.
chairs with beautiful
What?
tables.
I never heard of these places.
American Natural is the most amazing convenience store. There's none around where
There's
we're
one
at.
in Southside, but it's not. It's like an abbreviated one. They don't have the full kitchen.
It's not the full kitchen.
Yeah.
Dude, they had like their chicken parm sandwich. I got a sandwich called the Godfather. It was like shredded beef, Parmesan cheese. It was like a French dip almost. Amazing fucking, probably one of the best sandwiches I ever had. Come back. I was like, man, that place is awesome. Next day, I got to go eat at the local convenience store, and it fucking ruined it for me. I'm like, dude, we need to get an American Natural. Like, it ruined other convenience stores for me. I was fine eating a pretzel stick at Kogo's, and like now it's just.
They look like a Chipotle from the outside or something.
Why,
They're, like,
why
very
did
nice.
Dr. Dave obviously knew about this?
There's
so
one.
he
It's near
hyped it up?
Wexford.
Yeah,
Really?
So it's
There's
near
a
where his
couple of them,
office is. Yeah.
Huh.
So he was so impressed by it. He's like, dude, you guys, what do you guys? I was like, we usually hit Sheets when we're out North Hills. He's like, dude, you got to hit this American Natural.
Yeah. And he ain't lying. Like, we got to stop her next time me and you are out there together. But, dude, it was by far the best convenience store. But in turn, it ruined all. I mean, the people were so
Kogo's,
friendly.
come on, dude.
I love Kogo's.
I love Kogo, but I'm talking about, like, the food. Like, when you want to go in there, like, Subway's shut. Like, dude, come on. The pizza anymore just looks crazy.
Right, you got to strike while the iron's hot. You got all these people that can't go to Subway.
Right.
You can fucking make all
I don't
kind
really
of good
think
food.
it's the employee's fault.
No,
No,
it's
just-
Cohen. Or
Are you
whatever.
saying Cohen shitbag compared to Kogo's?
No, it's the same.
No, I'm just
Same
saying,
shit.
like,
They
no,
could
like,
take it up a notch.
like, yeah, you could, like, there could be some better lunch options. Because people come in there hungry.
Yeah.
And
Yeah, but I mean,
then they eat a bag of, like, peanuts.
that's Speedway up a fucking.
I won't mess with that.
No.
place-
They don't even fucking
that's
make
the
food
Wild Wild
anymore, I don't
West.
think.
They
That's
don't-
what I mean.
I would imagine they wouldn't.
If you would take on American Natural is like the Chick-fil-A of convenience stores. So like if you would take on like that mentality, you got that dude Jamie down there, he's a good manager, and you just like upgraded the foods like some, it would be fucking
Yeah, that
phenomenal.
dude that makes the food, he's in there every day. He's getting them cheeseburgers out.
Firing
Be
them out.
honest, I eat the cheeseburgers.
Yeah,
I don't
they're not
mind.
bad.
Yeah.
The chicken sandwiches ain't terrible either.
I mean,
They
now
ain't so
you're
bad.
talking. Then they have like a version of McRib, which
Yeah.
I'm a little too
Pork
scared
tea.
to step to.
Yeah, the pork tea. That used to be the dollar.
Yeah, the
sandwich.
barbecue rib. I'm like, no way.
Dude, when I worked for the city, those motherfuckers used to eat they would make Kogo's would make lunch at 6 a.m.
Yeah.
It was like they would just come in and wipe it out. I'm like, dude, have some self-respect. This is crazy.
I mean, you don't feel that great when you're done with it, but it,
it's sick, dude. That early, like, dude, yeah, they would eat all those wild ass sandwiches. Like, this is nuts.
A good old death dog in the morning ain't bad.
Oh my God, what are you talking about,
dude?
Crazy.
I mean, I remember just like. The thing about me is, like, I would steal those dollar sandwiches when I was all drunk. But the worst part is, I would heat them up first.
I remember
so then I would, like, put them in my pants, and it'd start burning me because the plastic would be so hot. So I'd have, like, third-degree burns on my fucking belt line.
Wait, the best, we'd be in there, and Mike would be over at the microwave, like, heating up cheese. And then he'd steal, like, a big-ass bag of fucking...
Tostitos.
Yeah, like the round ones. And he'd be walking, like... with hot-ass cheese in his pocket. Like, you think they see you over the microwave, motherfucker?
If they did, they just had to look at it at the guardrail where he was eating it.
Yeah, right. Like, what are you, out of ketchup? Like, dude, you're not buying anything.
You come down here every night after you guys drink.
I got a grinder. Dude, I'm sick of not being able to litter anymore. I miss good old fashioned littering. You know, when like you get like a Wendy's bag and you just fire out the fucking window, dude. That was a time to be alive when you could just fucking litter, dude.
People still do that.
I don't think they do. I haven't
drive up Commercial Road. They sure do.
Yeah, I was gonna say that, and on Browns Hill Road, motherfuckers throw shit out their windows.
Browns Hill Road for sure.
No, when cars, they'll throw them in fucking cars.
Oh yeah, you'll be at a light and someone will just dump out a bag of Wendy's right next to you.
I know. I don't litter and I wouldn't litter. But I'm just talking about like that feeling when you would just fire something out the window.
Like the exhilaration.
Yeah, like fuck this pop. You know, you would go to Wendy's and you would get like a flat pop and you would just fucking throw it out the fucking window and it would explode.
Or you get in your car the next day and you're like, oh, I got that Wendy's jug still.
Right outside.
Fire this thing somewhere.
Fucking throw it over. Fucking shoots over your I mean, that was just a good time when you could just litter. You can't litter anymore. Everyone's like,
everybody's so sensitive.
Litter bug. Like, shut up, dude.
1-800-LITTER bug.
I got one of those one time. I threw shit out of my car and someone seen me. And they got my license plate number and everything. No. This I was a long time ago, and they sent a stack of shit. It had like a bag for inside my car. It had stickers like one had litter bug.
Yeah,
we seen you, and they like named the time, the day.
That's crazy.
What I threw out of the fucking
like litter
window.
shaming. That's what I'm talking about. Don't litter shame me.
Yeah.
I want to litter. I'll fucking litter. How about that? When's the last time you guys had a good litter?
No, you know what I've been doing lately? I'm not sure if it's considered littering. I've been having pistachios at work.
Nah, that's not littering.
So I eat and dump the pistachios out the window?
Yeah, biodegradable. You're good.
Okay, well then.
Keep doing that. I'll be the guy that fucking tells you who's littering.
Yeah, I'll tell you what's littering and what ain't littering.
You want to fucking throw a bag of Chick-fil-A out your window? Don't do it every day. You get one a month. One a month. You can fucking do a little.
Don't get greedy.
Yeah, you can't do it all the time. You want to get one good litter? You want to throw a fucking Dunkin' Donuts box out over the fucking Homestead High Little Bridge, John? Fire that fucker. Don't do it all the time. One a month. That's what I'm giving you.
I'm anti-litter, dude.
Yeah, no, I'm an anti-litter too.
But
but
I mean, I don't think
I've
ever really thrown like a whole bag of garbage out of my car. To be honest,
we've thrown 40s out of our car.
What are you talking about?
I've done shit like that.
Yeah, listen, John, we've done some littering. I remember like eating at Alderdice and everyone just like on the way back to eating at Wendy's and going back to Alderdice and everybody just at the same time firing their food out the window.
Especially that little back road there.
Yeah, that's where everybody's
There's probably like hundreds of years of Wendy's garbage.
I got a great littering story. So it was like we were at someone had bought a house, they were gutting it out, and they were like, they had some party supplies. They're like, hey, if you help gut this house out, we'll party and we'll gut the house. Great idea. Seemed like at the time. So we start partying. We didn't start gutting yet. Finally, it's getting towards the end of the party supplies, and this dude realized we better start gutting this house before I run out of party supplies. These dudes are going to be done. So we're gutting it, and this person is putting the shit in the back of, like, it's not a dump truck. It's like a pickup truck like the one I drive now. So it's like a Ford Ranger. So this dude, the person who went and did this, they were like kind of like half napping, half into it. He's like, you got to do something. You got to take this to the dump and get rid of it. And he was like, absolutely. So he goes, he drives down this street. He takes the other guy with him. They come back like probably a minute and a half later. Fucking 2 minutes later, you hear all these cops coming. We're like, what the fuck did you do? They fucking flew down the street, went down the other way, went backward, like it went like this,
Then
and
ran
then
it off.
then floored it,
Yeah.
and left all this debris in the middle of a fucking street.
That's unbelievable.
I'm talking.
And the cops came.
Now that's heavy duty littering.
They didn't come to where they didn't figure it out, but like. I'm like,
They were pissed.
But and so was the fucking person whose house was like, "What are you fucking doing?"
That's crazy. Yeah, I'm not talking literally like that. I'm saying, but if you want to throw a little gun wrapper out there, let it fly.
Yeah,
let it fly. You ain't hurting anybody. Let's take a little break.
All right, everybody, we'll take a quick commercial break. We'll be right back with more Greenfield's Finest podcast. Hey, what's going on, everyone? I just drove by your house. You got a giant hole in the side. What's that for? So you can stick your dick in it, your old lady can suck it. You're better than that, man. Get that hole patched up. Why don't you call SNL Remodeling LLC? They do roofing, siding, gutters, downspout, soffit, fascia, and they'll fix that hole so your wife quits sucking everyone's dick. 412-628-9717. And tell them Z-Bird sent you. We're sick of seeing your wife sucking all that cock. Hey, what's going on, everybody? Are you sick of your general contractor having sex with your wife? Well, I was too, and that's when I found out about Schaefer Inc. Schaefer Inc.'s primary goal is to deliver unbeatable quality for all your construction needs. They aim to firstly be a company principle-driven, and to achieve this, the importance is ethical business practices. That includes great work and not having sex with your wife. Please check out Schaefer Inc. for all your contracting needs. Give them a call at 412-915-1694. That's 412-915-1694. If you're living down the south side inside of a cardboard box and your dog's chewing on your leg and you probably got 73 cents in your McDonald's cup, you're looking for a place to live. Well, guess what? I got good news. Carlson & Associates is the place. They're specializing not just in residential, but also commercial, multifamily investment, historic buildings, and everything else. So get that cardboard box, fold it up, get to the closest payphone, and make a call. Call 412-431-1718 to schedule an appointment. Carlson & Associates will walk down to your cardboard box and show you other boxes all around the south side. Have a great day, folks, and tell them Z-Bird sent you. Me and my wife didn't know what to do. We had a gigantic tree in our backyard that we had to get cut down. I've never done anything like this before. Who was I supposed to call? Luckily, I found Greater Pitt Tree Service, a locally owned and operated company. They came out, got to work, and got it done in a safe manner, and it didn't cost me an arm and a leg. Thank you so much, Greater Pittsburgh Tree Service. And they also do free work for World War II veterans. Please call 412-884-TREE. That's 412-884-TREE. Hey, what's going on, everybody? If you're having car problems right now, there's not really too many places to go that you can trust. One place you can is Meineke Car Care Center, located at 4103 Kennywood Boulevard, West Mifflin. They handle everything, not just oil changes, but brakes, maintenance, everything. So if you have car trouble and you need help, make sure you call Meineke Car Care Center, 4103 Kennywood Boulevard, West Mifflin. Phone number 412-451-8968, and ask for Arthur. Hey, what's going on, everybody? If you're sitting down right now and you're listening to the podcast or watching the podcast, you probably want to order a pizza. And if you do, make sure you order from Capizzuto's Pizza, the official pizza that Greenfield's Finest podcast, located at 422 Greenfield Avenue, phone number 412-521-6570. Mention Greenfield's Finest podcast whenever you call. Hey, what's going on, everybody? Welcome back to Greenfield's Finest podcast. We're about to jump into What Would Greenfield Do?
What would Greenfield do?
Whoop, whoop.
Oh, I said that kind of sexually. Did you hear that?
You sounded soft, dude. You got more grit.
Oh. That one's for you, ladies. How much money would it take for you to give up your favorite food for the rest of your life? So I would have to give up pizza for the rest of my life.
Yeah.
And every variation of it. So, like, I wouldn't be able to just eat pizza bagels or, like, pizza boats or anything like that. You got to put it all together. I don't know if there's a dollar sign on that, dude.
100,000.
No, not even fucking close, dude.
Yeah,
not even close. $100,000.
What's your favorite food? What are you getting rid of?
Pizza by far is my favorite.
Yeah,
let's go around. Everybody's saying pizza.
It's the food I eat the most.
I love pizza.
I just ate pizza today. I went to Elio's before I came here.
I had Napoli's today.
Delicious. Do you have a price tag on pizza?
50 grand.
50 grand for the rest of your life.
I could really use it right now.
Yeah.
To be perfectly honest with you. I'm not,
Yeah. I mean, so could I.
You can make $6 grand a month. You know, if you want to fuck on OnlyFans or give up pizza.
I honestly think we're talking about $5 or $6 million.
Oh, dude, I was thinking like $500,000. You're
$500,000? You guys are fucking insane.
Dude, I'm
you said $100,000.
That's what I'm saying. Like, you are shooting for the moon. Like,
dude,
it's the rest of my life.
I love pizza.
What if I live really long?
There isn't too many things that bring me happiness anymore, and like pizza's like really up there.
Yeah.
So,
it's the most versatile food in the fucking world.
I get it. I'm a pizza connoisseur. I eat pizza.
Dude,
like,
I got a pepperoni meatball from ILO's.
Sounds delicious.
On Sunday, dude. It was, right
That's
out
what
of the
I mean.
oven.
So like,
it was good.
Think about that.
Yeah.
You got to think about that. Like it's Saturday.
Yeah, you got to up your price, boys.
Sunday,
you guys are cheap.
Yeah.
I'm sticking with.
And you're like, oh man, what can I go? Like what? There's nothing that could like substitute for that. Like
No,
you can't do bagels, you can't do like boats. You got to take that all off the table, dude. I honestly don't know if I would fucking do it because like, I don't know, man. I love pizza.
I mean, you could buy me off, but it ain't for fucking 50 or 100.
You're saying
I'm holding
500?
out. I'm saying $500,000 I could do that.
$100,000 I could give up pizza for the rest of my life. I'd,
$5 million.
Hey,
$5 million.
You're allowed to say
Sure
whatever you
number,
want.
cuz.
Yeah, true number.
Yeah, and I feel bad about it too. Like it's making me sad right now. It's a hypothetical, and me thinking about like having to give up. It has to be $5 million tax free.
Cash.
Yep, that
Venmo me.
And I, dude, I wouldn't be. I swear, I don't think I'd be happy about it. And it's not like I have $1 million by any fucking means. It's just like
you'd be happy at first, and then like after the first year, you'd be like, dude, I could kill for a pizza.
That's
right
what
now.
I mean. I don't even know if I would say like, all right, you go out and fucking party. You wake up the next day. What do you go eat?
You're eating a lot of hamburgers,
or like, dude.
Bunch of glizzies.
Yeah.
Fire on them
glizzy sucking your beer down with a glizzy.
You'll be calling me Z Glizzy.
Glizzy.
Yeah. Like, Z Glizzy, who you with? Like, motherfucking grit.
If you could get shit-faced with any U.S. president, who would it be?
Anyone?
Any U.S. president, who you getting it in with?
I thought you said resident first. I said I know a couple non-residents. Let me think. I would have to say, I would say George Bush, the second George Bush.
He'd be kind of fun.
Yeah, he. After I seen Vice, you know what I mean. I was like, yeah,
he's a wild card, but he's sober.
Right, but like, I get to have him when he was
okay.
Yeah, you get him at his prime.
Yeah, you're getting shit faced with him.
Yeah.
Like they're not. Yeah.
He liked to have a good time. You know, if I was not that.
Dude, John Kennedy was. I mean,
you would think
he
GFK.
that's a good pick.
Yeah, that was probably. I was leaning towards.
He always had some. You know.
You guys might not believe this one. I might say Slick Willie, dude. Bill Clinton, like the dummy dust, dude. He had a good old-fashioned time.
He
loved
dummy
Hooters.
dust?
Was he the dummy dust?
Oh, yeah.
Everybody knows that.
His
Everybody in Greenfield knows that.
Yeah, I might go.
He was cutting houses. Fucking.
He's the one that dumped that shit in the middle of the street.
Oh, I'm gonna have to dump that in the middle of the street. Sorry about that.
Bill Clinton.
Dave was just
loves
dropping him.
the dummy dust. Fucking man. I think Trump would probably get annoying quick because he would just like
talk about himself
the whole
yeah.
time. Obama,
but he would talk mad shit.
He would talk mad.
It'd be funny
you get him
at
all
first.
fucked up. Joey B.
He'd be asleep by 7.
Yeah, you can't do that.
No.
Well, if you go on his prime,
I mean, you can go back to any president, right?
Still suck.
Yeah.
Yeah, it'd be cool to like go back to like George Washington, like tell
Herbert
me what,
Hoover.
Yeah, tell me what's going on back then, buddy. But at the same time, you know,
they said Lyndon Johnson used to get it in.
Lyndon Johnson, a cannon.
A little bit.
Wait, what was the big
drinker.
fat guy that was the president? Oh, come on, Larry. You're a fucking Eagle Scout. You should know this.
Abraham Lincoln.
Taft. Was it Taft? Yeah.
Oh, Bobby Taft.
Yeah, I think he's the first one that had a
William.
Yeah, William Taft.
William.
He had a first one in a bathtub because he would get all hammered and have to sober up in it.
Grant used to like to.
Ulysses S. Grant, yeah, he's a war hero. He likes to drink. What more
He's a whiskey guy.
That makes 2 of us.
Ronnie Reagan be a good time, I think. He was an actor.
He had a lot of stories for
it.
Yeah,
a lot of stories. I don't know. They probably all suck, to be honest with you. You're a weirdo if you want to be a politician, especially president. So
I don't know, man. You get a lot of juice.
I'm gonna go with Fetterman. Lieutenant,
dude,
my favorite lieutenant.
Him and Dr. Oz are going at each other's throats.
Dude, every ad I hear, it's either about fucking. They take like a soundbite of Fetterman saying he's gonna release every prisoner in jails right now, like which he didn't say. He's
No,
like, every Dr. Oz thing is he bought a $15 million.
And they have like the turkey flag behind him, like is he even American?
Yeah.
Like,
Who,
Jesus.
Fetterman?
No, Oz. I guess he's from Turkey or some shit. So every commercial they have, like you have the Turkish flag like waving faintly in the back.
Worse and worse.
And that's what I mean.
How
How
could
much
these
of a
so
weirdo you
annoying.
want to be to want, like to be in a position like this? Anything in politics, like Jesus.
I mean, it's just weird to me that like those are our two best options.
Where did Dr. Oz come from?
I don't know, dude. He jumped on like kind of like he just followed the Trump thing and like just jumped on all of Trump's policies like without having any of like the Trump charisma.
I have no idea.
From here. He's not from PA.
No, he's from New Jersey.
Yeah, but you don't need to do that.
Yeah,
I mean,
no,
look,
he bought a
lot
house
of people
and then,
do that.
Yeah.
Hillary
Right,
Clinton
Hillary
did it.
Clinton went to
What's his
New
name?
York.
Schwarzenegger did it. Like they all do that shit.
Schwarzenegger had to have a house in California.
So it's
Right,
between
but he's not even a citizen of
it's
the
between
country.
Fetterman and Dr. Oz.
Yeah.
This country's going to shit.
Straight to hell.
It's
That's the best of the best, huh?
Fetterman looks like he's like two bad days away from holding up a cardboard sign. You know what I mean? And Dr. Oz is just like not in touch with reality.
What's Fetterman,
Dude,
like
Fetterman,
6'7"?
when that bridge fell down, Fetterman just looked like he was just happened to be under there.
That's what
Yeah.
we said. Yeah,
right.
he was trying to scrap steel.
Yeah, he's no statesman.
No.
But I kind of like that. But I'm like, at least
To a certain degree.
Yeah, but
I
also,
like
like,
a
don't-
down to earth type of guy, but
don't
holy
sh-
shit.
Don't show up to a natural disaster and you're cum stained in one pants.
Yeah, but
Dude, you're the
And
what
you're
was he,
saying
the mayor
and
of
your
Braddock?
Dickies short
Yeah.
sleeve shirt.
Right.
he was the
Dude,
mayor
you're
of
talking about one of the most rundown communities in the United States of
But he
America.
decreased
They were
crime
like,
by 4%.
yeah, they were like, oh, he brought Braddock back. Like,
Yeah.
Have you
from
been?
fucking
Yeah.
where, dude?
They, like,
Like, what do you-
they like put a brewery in and like said
That's
how
it,
great
that's open
Braddock's
one day a
doing.
week.
In a
It's
sweet
over-
fire hall.
Yeah.
And he left. He said, I'm fucking out of
Yeah,
here.
now he lives
Hey,
down the
get any
fucking
better-
waterfront.
Like that guy's still
Is
selling
that
those.
where he lives at?
Yeah.
That guy's
It
still
seems like
still-
every fucking day, dude.
He don't live down there.
Absolutely.
Yeah, he walks down. Dude, my dad loves Fetterman.
Yeah.
Does he?
Because him and Fetterman go to get. He
Coffee,
sees him getting
yeah.
coffee at Starbucks every morning. And Fetterman likes the dog, my dad's dog. So that bought him my dad's vote.
Yeah, your dad did
He's
say
like,
fuck
Dr. Oz is a piece of shit.
He did
He's
say
not
that.
even from Pennsylvania. I'm like, you're so easily bought.
Yeah, he said hi to the dog. And your
Yeah.
dad's like running the anti-Dr. Oz campaign.
Right?
Dude, if you were Dr. Oz, why wouldn't you just like fucking have a film crew and go through Braddock? Like this is what is
Yeah.
what Fetterman
Good
saved.
job, Fetz.
Yeah. The fucking guy selling mattresses for the past 10 years there right on the fucking corner.
Yeah.
Nice
And
car.
I don't think I've ever seen one go.
No, they're like unwrapped. It's fucking strange.
Yeah, he gets trucks and load them and unload them.
Yeah.
But I've never seen anyone buy one.
Nope.
Oh, man. Is that what we got?
That's it.
All right, everybody. Thanks so much.
Wait. I got something. I got to say happy birthday to my mom. It's her birthday today.
Happy birthday,
Happy
Marie.
Yeah,
birthday.
Mama Scholes.
Happy birthday, Mrs. Shuley. Real quick, everyone, don't forget, this Saturday at Comptra Theater, 7:30, I'll be performing. It'll be me, Shuley, Matt Light, Samantha Bentley. I'll be headlining. My set's going to be being videotaped, sponsored by Taylor Gang. So I'd appreciate any friends, family, listeners, anyone that can make it that night. Tickets are available online, ComtraTheater.com. There's tickets at the door, but it's always better to get them online because then you have an assigned seat. You don't have to worry about where you're going to sit at. All right, everyone, have a great week. And remember, folks, Greenfield loves you. We're out.